Do you copy? Is the sound okay? Is everything fine? Sure, all good. What's up, Zalan? Sorry for misspelling your name. Welcome. How are you good? How are you doing, guys? Is everything fine? Did you manage to catch any moves? So we're waiting for the New York session. Let's see what the New York session will bring. Maybe we'll reach the main key levels. The main key levels. 43.78, 43.70, 43.78. Hi LeBron, what's up? Hype USDT. Станислав Станчев, привет. Everyone, what's up? We managed to catch a lot of nice moves today, but the market was, it was hectic. But everything moves with the flow for us anyway. I had only one small stop loss, even though now the price bounced back. I just gave a shorter stop loss. So that's a stats for today. $9,000 realized and still running one position. Let's see. I want to reach the key levels today. I want to reach the key levels and take a setup. Maybe some short setup, maybe scalp, maybe something more valuable. Yes, thanks for morning signal. It was quick, but I got from 43.35. Yes, it was. The confirmation came very quick. The confirmation came very, very quick. So I can show you the confirmation. Where was that? It was from here, guys. It was from these levels right here on the COMEX charts. What actually happened? Look at that. So we started to see a lot of aggressive participants coming in. Before that, look, absorption. It was here. Sorry, the entry was here at the low area, value area low right here. So you see absorption 8%, absorption 70%, absorption 5%. So every seller was absorbed, no matter how hard they were trying, but they were absorbed at the key level. And when actually at the same level, let me show you when was that. It was 9. It was at 10, 9:30. It's actually was New York session. Yes, 10 o'clock. Was it 10 o'clock? Let me see if we can see. Okay, we don't see that on order book. Only if the history will show. We need to load the history. So there was an icebergs as well. In these right here was the iceberg, and absorption was kind of crazy for the past 45 minutes. I just gave a signal fast, and it moved up like a rocket. So someone managed to catch on time. Someone started to take the setup from take profit 2 level, but it's totally fine. Welcome to the trading. That's the trading as it is. It can be unpredictable, hectic, irrational, and all three things all together. So right now, guys, we wait for a new key level. I will show you the new key level. The new key level on the Let me see, where is the chart? It's right here. Okay, let's connect this one so you can see. Next key level is so this 50 that we didn't reach the 50. Hello from Portugal. Hello. We didn't reach this level, but actually it was predictable. You see, the price is still moving back there. So if we would have a wider stop loss, look at that. Wow, look at that tape. So tape is coming in. You see, that's a tape. The liquidity is coming fast. So we are, as we breach that level, key level, you see the tape is just moving up. It shows there is a lot of interest in this area, guys. And we are very aggressive. You see, aggressive. We grab liquidity right here. If we would have a wider stop loss, our setup would be on point. That's why I gave only one position. I didn't want to risk because I knew there might be a liquidity grab before the move up. But still, everything is on point. Nothing changed. We are moving up to retest upper level. The aggressive, you see aggressive buying coming in, 25, 19 contracts on a delta. Imbalances, no selling imbalances. You see there is no interest in huge selling. So we are breaking that level easily. At least for now. Let's see how it will react in this zone. Yo, Uzmet from to bro, no doubt. What's up, Rainy? Hi, mentor. You know, I feel kind of weird when people call me mentor. I feel like, you know, I feel myself like in a Ninja Turtles that, you know, Splinter. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm an old guy just, I know, it sounds cool, but it's weird at the same time. Hey bro, can you come daily live? Yes, I'm trying my best to do this. As you see, I'm coming right now live. We're seeing what is happening. I had 3 profitable setups, only using order flow and MBO data. Only using order flow and MBO data. No other levels, just resistance levels, support levels, and order flow itself. Nothing else you need. Čau, Valdemar. Timofejs, čau, sveicināti. Prieks dzirdēt, prieks redzēt visus. So this one is the main resistance level, 364. That's where everything will happen. And this is low volume node area. We haven't been here for a while. And yeah, we are approaching, breaking through that value area high. That's why we had this tape running like crazy. Lon from India, what's up? X9 AI. What do you mean X9 AI? Yes, we have X9 AI platform. I'm still integrating it into the web page. There is a problem with the API keys because still, if I'm gonna release my X9 AI platform, the people still need API, buy API on the cloud console. Minutes. 35 minutes left of the New York session. Kā jūs treidojat tanīs vistiņās? Vai tur nav interneta? Ir tur internets, tur normāls internets. No problem. What is the view of the short term this New York session? The short term? I mean, we need just reach this level on the comics or this level on the trading view on a CFD price. So CFD price broker, we need this level. This one is already retested right now. We would have here a take profit. Actually, it didn't reach our take profit by 50 cents. But yeah, this one is the first resistance. As you see, I was posting this resistance in the morning and it works. We're trying hard to move to that resistant level. And now the next is this one, 43.46. That's where I would love to short, but of course the fundamental drivers are still there. They're driving market up. But we always need the liquidity to move up and up and up. There is no way we can move always consistently with huge candles to the next levels up, to elevated levels. Mentor, going into the US session, what would make you bullish and what would make you, let me zoom in, I don't see the chat. Holy smokes. What would make you bearish? You see, you need to understand, when you use the order flow, you can change your mind by watching real data. When you use just simple imbalances, inefficiencies, you don't see nothing. And today, Andrea, actually in Deep Charts, created a really nice video showing how actually most of the people who do not trade order flow, they just guess if the liquidity is there or not. They just guess. We are just watching. We see the liquidity is there. We can see where's the liquidity, right? You can see right here. It's sitting right there. Of course, it can be spoofing. These contracts can be removed, but still, if you watch the order flow, data is there. You see, everyone is aggressive. Everyone is aggressive. There is no actually absorption of these aggressive buyers, and this is valuable information. When you don't watch order flow, you're just watching the candles that was created 300 years ago. Technology is evolving, guys. Everything is evolving. You need to learn and use the new tools. And actually, today I can tell you more about the VWAP. That's institutional, actually, level VWAP. You see, we are breaking through. Aggressive, big contracts coming in. Imbalance is being created. Beautiful. I'm still running one open position. I believe I can I can make it $70 with one position, 1.5 lots. This one position, I think I will close it somewhere at these levels right here. Is ATS good? Yes, it's good, but you know, I use deep charts. ATS is good, yeah. I'm just not using it. I used to have a book map, but since we have a deep charts, one platform with one style, same execution, with same indicators, why should I have something else? I have everything in one style. And actually, I can show you my second screen, if I can switch it. Bro, would you feel college is made now a day? Okay. No, you remember, you cannot day trade. Everyone wants to be a full-time day trader. It makes no sense, my friends. It makes no sense. First of all, build something. You need to have money. If you want to go full-time day trader, with what? With a few $1,000s? Good luck. If you want to have a side income, yes, that's totally fine. You have like $1,000, $2,000 and you have a side income. But making life out of this, no way, brother. You need to do something on the side. You need to invest. If you want to open new business, what would you do? You would earn money, right? Then you invest into the business. Same here. Nothing changes. There we go. No one is absorbing these guys, you see? No one is absorbing. We're still moving up. Look at that. Now you see, we open the new candle. Every time when the new candle opens, 1 hour candle, 15-minute candle, we see some new reaction. That's algos. That's how the institutions trade, by algorithms. Algorithm just reloading contracts, reloading their orders. And we have a key reaction at this key level. What are your settings for your volume indicator on TradingView? I mean, there is not a lot of settings actually. Value area high, value area low, point of control, and that's it. And you mark your daily, weekly, or the session. There is nothing else you want to see there, except if you use the deep charts. It's different. On a deep charts, we have, for example, right here. Let me show you. We have a VWAP. I will explain you what is the VWAP. Here is the VWAP. I'm gonna create a lesson about the VWAP because this is important. This is not just RSI or MACD. A VWAP is used by all institutions. It's a rule number 1. For example, if the institutional trader is receiving an order to execute $500 million contract, he needs to buy or sell these contracts close to this area. Let me show you. I will show you just a second. I had these buttons, but okay. So here it is, guys. That's a VWAP. This is the VWAP zone. That's a average weight volume price. And it shows where usually all the institutions tend to accumulate, sell, and then move price up like a rubber. You see that it's a rubber. At these levels, it's more dangerous to buy. At these, even more dangerous. And every time the institutions, when they receive the order, that's not a theory. That's a mechanic how they do. They move down to buy closer to this area because it's better to buy cheaper. And that's this area, VWAP. You can find it in TradingView, but I don't use it in TradingView. And today, actually, we bought from these levels, you see? That's where the institutions were accumulating. Look at that. They bought at VWAP level, then they extend and trying to grab liquidity lower at VWAP. You can read more about the VWAP. A lot of interesting things around this. Average price accumulation by institutions. The price is dropping down. Yes, but it's not hard. It's just totally fine reaction. Let's see what is happening right there. Still no big trades, no big contracts. Yeah, we received some aggressive selling. The new candle, 8% aggressive sellers, 36 more than aggressive buyers. It's still not something very dramatic. Bro, what you see before taking entry means entry model, price action with volume type or something else. Yeah, use volume profiles. Guys, first of all, I know it seems maybe hard to understand the order flow in general, understand everything how it works. Start from the volume profiles. You can see right here the volume profile. Let me show you. Here's the volume profile. I will switch off the VWAP. And here's the volume profile on the daily. That's it. That's all you need. Here are the levels. Here's the point of control. Here's value area low. That's it. Start just watching and absorbing what is happening. We took setup, guys. Remember, we took setup from these levels. Look at my setup right here. Let me show you. Here it was. That's the setup from these levels. And confirmation came here, came there. From value area low. The reaction came from value area low. The VWAP was somewhere here. Let me switch back VWAP. Let's look. You see, the VWAP is crossing the value area low. That's a double confirmation. The VWAP, that's when institutions want to accumulate, but because that's the average price by weight of the volume. So value area low, VWAP is there, right there in the middle. Beautiful. That's a very good order to execute for institutions. And another one thing was the icebergs. So passive orders on buy were absorbing all the sellers. If I'm gonna zoom in, look at that. Look at that. I will show you. See, We have in total all the delta is negative. Delta is negative, but green candles, guys. What it means? It means that the institution is defending this level. Institution plays the icebergs on MBO data. Guys, if something complicated, you can ask questions. So institutions are placing 3 times in a row the icebergs, the passive orders on buy, and absorbing all the sellers. And you can see that right here, red, delta, but the candles are green. We are absorbing here 8%, 17, which is a highest confirmation, and 5%, and then you see the price just moved up like crazy. And we just bought exactly at VWAP. So that's the how execution happened. That's how we received today a lot of profits. Only by order flow, guys. No fucking stupid fair value gap. Sorry for saying that. Fair value gap is not institutional tool. Do you focus on one direction? Right now, yes, mainly buying, but I would start selling at the key level, at resistance level. I would start selling and catching at least 2 or 3 take profits. Let's see, guys. We trade only confirmations. We can have a one scalp move, probably $5-7. If we're gonna catch, if we're gonna see some icebergs, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Do you, yes, Vibe. Can you explain how to place the VWAP correctly? The VWAP, you cannot place it correctly. You can use it as an indicator. It is like a part of the volume profiles. For example, if I'm gonna use on a deep charts volume profile like that, VWAP is a yellow line, but you need to understand, this is just level. The VWAP is always traveling. It's not staying in one place. The institutional VWAP is always traveling. This one only shows, right now VWAP is at this level, right now. But before that, it used to be in a different place. Look at that. You see? So it used to travel here. That's where we accumulated with the institutions. Institutions accumulate most of the time only with the VWAP. Of course, there is some orders that they execute above, but mostly institutional traders don't want to buy above the average weight of the volume. So we bought here, and look, VWAP is right now here. You can see. So that's it. VWAP is working automatically. You just need to watch that level. If you want to execute order above VWAP, that's not a problem. It doesn't mean you cannot buy. But most of the time, when we stretch to this level, you see, this is the last VWAP stretch rubber. Here, I would love to sell most of the time, because institutions don't want to buy that expensive. They don't want to buy expensive. They trade on a daily with the algos, and they need to execute at the better price. So that's why we're waiting for this key level. Right now, this one key level, as you see. Guys, do not forget, if you are new, this is a COMEX charts. This is not CFD broker price on the MetaTrader. So we're looking for these levels right now. Let's see what will be reaction. It seems we're gonna move there. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't move there if the fundamental drivers are there. And then we will see, this is the last VWAP extension rubber. If here the strong selling will appear with aggressive sellers, passive sellers, we're gonna short. If not, we're gonna just observe the price, because I don't want to buy these levels seriously, even though if the price will move up. So that's it. That's actually confirmation using order flow. When price returns to VWAP, what do you need to see in the order flow? You need to see the absorption. I just showed you the absorption. You need to see that. You remember, guys, trading is always about someone losing, someone is gaining, right? And if you see the sellers are getting absorbed hard, they're losing their position because passive buyers are just buyers are absorbing them. That's actually a confirmation one. If you see the iceberg, some strong institution placing 100, 200 contracts on MBO data, that's not a theory, that's a mechanic. That's a confirmation. That's it. And if this happens on a key level, if this happens on a value area, point of control, that's another one confirmation. So you gather a lot of these confirmations, and then you just give the setup for yourself or for your community. Christopher, kāpēc viņa message bija izdevies? Sorry, Christopher. I thought someone deleted your message. Do you prefer session volume profile or fixed range volume profile? You can use both of them. Sometimes they align together. You can use both of them, why not? But usually on a Monday, I use just fresh volume profile, that's it. I don't use previous week's volume profiles that often if it's a Monday. Now look, you see, we are stepping back. We are stepping back with aggressive buyers. 26, 80 big trade contracts. Yes, if you do the who's deleting messages? Oh. I don't get why people delete messages. We are looking right now to the main group setups. This is my account only for my main group setups. This account is for main group setups. Well, let me show you. Didn't see probably. Sorry guys. I will move like that. Guys, everyone who is an Axnan, can you post in Axnan community members so they can see? Can you make a post that we have a live stream? They can come and ask questions, because a lot of questions will be answered later in the mentor chat. While I'm here, guys, ask questions. Ask anything. Be more active. You haven't shared signal, gold trade and setup. Level 1 is not, guys, level 1 is not my main setup group. That's an algorithm. I don't care about who is sharing there. It's algo, guys. I work on the main group level 2. That's why you should join level 2 to understand more about the setups itself. I don't give a breakdowns about the level 1 group. LeBron, where could we find your tools? It's a deep charts, my friend. You can come into X9 community and you will get these tools for free if you join community in upcoming month, this month, maybe this week even. We're gonna grant the access for most loyal community members. You see, guys, look at that. So we have positive delta already. That's it. That's why I told you it's not a big deal that we had the selling, because it's temporary. But there are crazy actually passive liquidity. 76 contracts, look at that. 76 contracts right there sitting and waiting to be executed by the aggressive buyers. If we're gonna consume that wall, we're gonna move to the next level right here. Our next level is this level at the CFD broker price, 43.64, right here. That's what we wanna see. That's what we wanna see. We wanna move to these price levels. And you can see, let me show you the volume. You see? Every time when we move to these levels, there is less volume. The less volume, it's easier to move the price. The bigger volume, the bigger is fight for these levels, right? But eventually, if the one side will have a lot of volume, for example, right now you see a buying side has a more volume, we are moving up. No huge imbalances from sellers, nothing holds us to move up so far. I moved to the break-even scalp group setup. Yes, we moved to the break-even. Did you move to? Huh? But you moved to the break-even, or you opened? Ah, okay. That's a first setup. Sorry, I messed up. That's a we had to twice. Yeah. Okay. Who? Be a man and wait for stop loss. Guys, another one. Who is here from X9 community? Listen up. When you watch both groups, these groups are different. Scalp group is group with a more hectic moves. It's not the highest confirmation. It's where we just see the levels, opportunities, we risk. I will tell you why the scalp group is created in the first place, because a lot of people cannot trade 1 or 2 trades a day. They want to have 5 trades a day. So if you hit the stop loss in the scalp group, be ready for that. You are there because you want a hectic moves. You are there because you want to have a more trading setups. If you want to have the highest confirmation, you stay with the main group. That's it. The main group is what I'm concentrating the most. The scalp group, I concentrate there as well, but most of the time I can risk there to give a setups with less probability. That's what people want to see. They want to use that. You see, guys, look at that. Here's the volume coming in. So biggest delta contracts are being executed right here. 78 contracts just appeared instantly. It shows that the aggressive buyers are in control. We consumed right now wall. Look, we consumed that liquidity. Now tell me one thing. When you watch that chart, or this chart, tell me. I'll show you. Come on. If you watch this chart alone, what the hell you see here? What do you see here? How can people say there is a liquidity? They don't see a shit because they don't see the heat map. They don't see the order flow. They just guess the price. They are, I will call like that. Who is trading without the order flow? Those are astrologists. They believe into the stars that they might bring them something beautiful in their life. But order flow is the reality. That's a mechanic. That's not a theory. The order flow, of course, it can fail as well if you don't know how to read it. But the order flow is the real thing that is showing what is happening. The only thing on the market that you can use for retail trading is the order flow. Everything else is just a theory created by just simple people, not institutions. Of course, order flow is not mainly institutional because the institutions trade with algos, they trade with quantitative trading firms, but they use VWAP, they use the order books, they use it, they see that. Most of the time, yes, I trade gold. Explain the order flow. Lyrics, are you in X9 community or not? I already explained a lot of time. I can explain you mechanics, of course. I can explain you the mechanics. So, Dominic's, these are, Dominic's, wake up, brother, wake up. It's not first day you're in X9 community. There is a COMEX charts. You see, Christoph's is like, a new mentor for you. He knows everything. So, we are moving to the low volume node area, guys. We are moving to the volume node area. Now there is a reaction. More and more reaction in this zone will happen. I'll switch off the volume. Julian, guys, push price to 4,400 and let's call it a good day. Yes. As I told you, having an order flow is like having a crystal ball to see the real market. Only candles, now I understand. Is trying to guess the market direction. Look, yes, I mean, you can be profitable with candles. Guys, don't get me wrong. You can be profitable with candles, but less profitable than with the order flow. No one is saying you cannot just watch the candles and trade. Of course you can. But do you wish know the reality behind every candle, or you just wish just guessing? Which software? That's a deep charts. That's a deep DOM and deep charts, my friend. That's the highest professional tools for the order flow. You see, still no aggressive sellers. Oh, here it is. First huge contracts on the big trades appearing. That's totally fine. Someone is executing orders as well. Maybe, you know, closing positions. Yes, guys, remember, CFD and COMEX are different. I mean, everything what is happening on the COMEX charts, guys, this is the COMEX chart. This is institutional inflow, outflow. That's where institutions mainly trade. 75% of whole inflows, outflows are institutional there. When you watch the CFD broker price, you don't see any information behind the footprints and charts who is accumulating. You just see the price, and the price has a difference. But everything what is happening on the COMEX reflects on the CFD price instantly. So if I want to, for example, if I want to take right now the limit order like me on a buy, right here, I will put at the same price level on the CFD price as well. So there is no difference actually. You just need to catch the timing. Uh, 5 minutes, let's message. So yeah. XAU ir pagaidām grūti tirgot bez order flow, jo nevar redzēt, kur un cik order lietas. Un vispār jebko tirgot grūti bez order flowiem. Jo vairāk tu izmantos order flow, jo vairāk tu sapratīsi, ka ļoti garlaicīgi arī. Es nezinu, man garlaicīgi skatīties vienkārši tikai uz candliem. Tas ir mindblowing, cik garlaicīgi. Tu nezini neko. Any free software for order flow and footprints? Actually, no. MBO data, you need to have MBO level 3 data. And to have MBO level 3 data, you need to pay, guys. Remember, all the valuable information is always having a price. The valuable information is always having a price. Everything what is for free makes no sense. In trading, I mean. In trading industry that institutions provide the information, everything costs money. What's your win rate with order flow? 85%, 80%. It depends from week to week. Previous week we had a very nice win rate. You know, you can see, like, you know, okay. Screen broadcasting, exited. The price is bouncing back. Okay, guys, we have $8,000 running unrealized. That's a crazy move. You see, now there is liquidity. Why we are having right now appearing big trades? Because a lot of passive liquidity. Look how many: 19 contracts, 13 contracts, 18 contracts, 6 contracts, 33 contracts. Now we need to eliminate all of them to move to the next level. And now there will be a fight. Now we are gonna witness the fight. So these red bubbles that appear are showing that we are executing. So these passive sellers execute with aggressive sellers, and as well passive sellers execute with aggressive buyers. And now we can see here will be a red volume as well appearing. You see the red volume coming in sometimes, but most of the time it's green. Most of the time it's always green. So we still have a lot of aggressive buyers coming in. Do you have a Porsche? I used to have. Where's the price? Let me see. The price is moving close to the resistance level, actually. We still have a room. Probably even aim, we will aim even higher, probably. Yes, we're gonna aim even higher. $9,000 unrealized. I'm still keeping this position, guys. I'm keeping. I don't care. There is still a lot of room to move up. A lot of room to move up. We're gonna break even this resistance and move to the next one. Yes, I'm gonna take, but you know, when people ask, are you gonna take a trade? Remember, every trade requires being patient. It is boring. Remember, the trading streams should be boring. If you come into the streams and it's fun to watch, it means guys just gambling every time. Giving you a 10 trades and gambling. Yes, I'm waiting for my level. Still, there is no my level to short. I'm holding one position open right now. If you're gonna see a short position, now you see there is no reason to short from these positions. Yes, we can long, but as I mentioned, we are far away from the VWAP. We are already far away from the average weight price by the volume. It's far away. I don't want to risk buy right now. Diamond hands. Is there alt graphs? No, that's not a trading view. That's a deep charts. That's a deep charts. X9 community is going to use only deep charts now. We are partnering with them. Bro, what do you think about the monthly bias? This they will go all-time high or more retracement? This is such a guessing, actually. Guessing the gold right now, it all depends from macroeconomics. We need to see what is going to what is going to happen on Wednesday with the Kevin Walsh speech. We need to see what is going to happen. This is very important. On a Wednesday, we're gonna trade all day. We're gonna go live. This is going to be a huge event. The new Fed chair is coming with probably a conservative approach for the monetary policy. Probably, I don't know. Какой тариф для начала? Я не знаю, там можно разные подписки получать, но если ты в X9 Community, ты заходишь к нам в главную группу, ты 3 месяца можешь получить за бесплатно. You thought, no, prop firm. Why should I have a prop firm, my friend? The prop firm is not a professional trading. I don't like prop firms. How long it took you to learn order flow? I don't know. It's hard to say. Every day you watch new patterns, you learn something. You know, order flow is like a gaming. You game, you play it every day. You watch the order flow, and you're getting better and better knowing what is happening. You just see these numbers and you are automatically understand what is happening. Look at that. Guys, look at that huge level right here. I will show you. It's just mind-blowing. 373 contracts on buy. A lot of aggressive contracts on buy. Как можешь получить? Я говорю, заходи в X9 Community, в Level 2, там должен быть у тебя, там, поговорить с ментор-чатом, и ты получишь доступ в этой неделе или следующей. A kā var saņemt bezmaksas deep charts? Es vienkārši mentoru rakstu. Nu, tur jāskatās būs. Mēs, protams, visiem nesniegsim, bet tie, kur aktīvi treido, tie, kur aktīvi joprojām ir communityjā un grib mācīties, protams, mēs viņiem dosim. Aiziet, look at that. Look at that. The aggressive selling tape came in. Now aggressive sellers are stepping in. That's a huge big trades right here. Rejection came from that level, you see? Right there, exactly from that level. But it came so fast, guys. It came so fast. While I'm talking to you, you see, it's already like dumping back. But we're defending, we're still defending. If the passive buyers, you see, if these passive buyers are gonna hold this level, if they will add more and more contract, the price won't move lower. And we're gonna trap these longs. These are the shorts, these are the shorts. They wanna move price lower. But these passive buyers are defending this level. They wanna move price even up to take that liquidity out of the market to receive the stop losses for these guys. Stop runs. Let's go, look at that. The tape is just running. That's activity on the key levels. You see, when the key level is being approaching, the tape is showing you everything what is happening. A lot of interesting to fight for this zone. A lot of interesting to fight for this zone. A lot of volume coming in, guys. A huge volume coming in. Damn, it's so hard to watch the charts, watch the chat. It's so freaking hard, guys. I don't know, it's so hard. I was watching the best scalpers, a 4-hour stream, the best scalpers in the world using order flow. And they say, come on, this is so hectic to scalp $5 moves and speak to the chat and execute. It's just unbelievable hard. And now I can feel that myself. For how long are you planning to stream today? I don't know, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. We need to look where we are at the CFD price. Yes. That's our short that we wanted to take, right? We were looking for a short. We're gonna give that short in the group. Look at that. We are approaching that level. Oh my God. Oh, holy smokes, look at that. So guys, I'm closing my position $10,000 right now because I want to look for a shorts later. I'm closing this one in front of your eyes, if you see. Close position. We secure profits. That's it. Beautiful. And now you see the reaction came in. Did you share it in the scalp? When it will be available, share it. Okay, let's have some small short if the confirmation will come even at the higher level. So guys, I'm not reading the chart right now. Let me see the charts now. I need to see the charts. It's freaking hard to answer everything and watch. So what we are having right now, guys, we're having a lot of imbalances on buy. We are moving up, but still there should be a wall. These passive guys, you see, right now we're defending level. They wanna move price down. They are fighting hard, and that's a short confirmation. Damn, okay, I was too slow. We grab liquidity, guys. We grab liquidity. Sorry guys, I don't see the chat. I need to watch the CFD price, comics chart, order flow, heat map, and the chat. I will come back to the chat. I'm just watching what is happening. I need to concentrate more. It is just impossible to see fucking 10 screens and speak. That's what is the order flow, guys. It's not just watching candles on your MetaTrader. Still 1 hour candle, positive delta. A lot of selling absorptions. A lot of big trades were absorbed. We still might move up on upper level. We grab liquidity, extra liquidity there. Then we probably move even higher. Let me see where we could move actually. Just want to see the chart. What the hell is happening? Yes, that was a key level actually. That was a key level. And I already missed it. Let's place another one wall. Let's see another one support resistance level. We might short if the price is going up at this level. I will show you where. It's 43.94. 43.94. So I would try to short from these levels if the reaction is there. At least 2 positions. Let's see what's going to happen. They are coming back. They want to grab liquidity at the higher levels, guys. Sorry, my friends, I don't see the chat. Sorry, I know. Maybe you're asking a lot of questions. Come on, move to that zone. If you're gonna move to that zone, I will try to short. Let's risk it. I can risk today, guys, because I already I made $19,000. Today I made $19,000. I can risk. So it's for me totally fine to open small trades and risk it. Let's have it. Let's see the reaction right here. Let's see what the heat map is showing. You see the liquidity is, there is still a lot of liquidity right there. We're gonna grab it and I'm gonna short if there will be a probability. A lot of passive, you see a lot of passive walls being placed before. Aggressive buyers stepping in again, eating the contracts. We are eating the contracts, moving up. If we're gonna consume these 20 contracts, 70 contracts, and slice to that level, that would be perfect. Please, give us some extra room. If this level will fail, of course the price, there is such a gap, a huge gap, guys. On CFD broker price, we actually already, you see, hitting the resistance level right here. We already hitting, it's perfect. Look how we calculated it. It's perfectly right there. But if the price is moving one more time to this level, that means they want more liquidity. So they might give a fake breakout to these levels, maybe 70. They might give this push up, extra push up. That's why we are waiting it. Let's see. Where was our level to short? 73. Let's push the 73 as well. 73, and it was on a CFD broker. Okay, 73. Holy smokes. We have 110 viewers, guys. What the hell? You crazy? Okay, we're bouncing back.
Only 9 likes. Only 9 likes.
No, I mean like you need a refresh. Guys, everyone who is here, put the like. If you want to see more streams, put the like. We're gonna have these more streams. Look at that. We're coming back. Beautiful. We're coming back. Aggressive. Let's go. 1.5 lots. I'm not opening 1.5 lots. I'm gonna open 0.5. I don't want to risk a lot. This is still risky trade because fundamental drivers that are coming in. Please keep streaming, boss. I love the boarding and I'm learning. Yes, the best streams are boring. That's where you watch and observe the price and taking 1 or 2 trades in one day. That's the real trading. Look at that. We're pushing up, back. Aggressive buyers stepping in. A lot of aggressive buyers. They're moving price even up. Even here, probably. Okay, guys. I don't see the chat, sorry. So level 70. Level 70. Let's see.
So I will share some link at Skull Group.
On Skull Group, yes. You can share that Skull Group. We have a setup for Skull Group, but I'm going to open this on a live stream as well, 2 positions only on this account, because this account is not for Skull Group, it's mainly for the main group. A lot of sellers coming in as well. I mean the passive sellers right now, the passive sellers are defending. not the aggressive sellers. Aggressive sellers, they are coming, but not that much. Most of the time you see there is more aggressive buyers. They're aggressively executing on the market orders. And these are providing liquidity for us. If we're gonna grab that liquidity right here, and then we are okay to move down. But everything can happen. If we don't have enough of buying contracts on aggressive side, of course we can fail and move down right now. We can move down right now. I'm ready to open position soon, guys. You see aggressive sellers, they're still hungry, guys. Let me read the chat. Sorry, guys. I was away. Let me read the chat. Where are you seeing the CFD broker price, boss? I'm looking CFD price at the Pepperstone or Vantage on a trading view. Main group setup, please. You see, everyone is being impatient. You can see here. You can enter with me here. If I'm gonna enter, but guys, not financial advice. Everything what I do because that's how I see the markets. We are moving. Let's go. We're moving. That's gonna be hardcore. Actually, that's gonna be hardcore. A lot of volume coming in. Actually, that's crazy. Then there is a lot of liquidity even on upper levels, guys. I don't know if maybe we want to grab even on upper levels. Okay, in the scalp group there will be one setup here. I'm gonna execute right here, probably somewhere right here. Come on, give us more. We're gonna push more. You see aggressive sellers appearing. Now we see the aggressive sellers appearing. Now they're trying to break and move price down. But that's not it. I still have a lot of buyers as well. A lot of buyers coming in. 30, 32, 45. So we're still pushing price up. The delta is still positive. A lot of 433 contracts positive in 1 hour. So we still have a lot of longs. Come on. Give extra push, please. Give extra push. Okay, we're moving down. Yeah, passive. You see now passive sellers. Now passive sellers are appearing. If the price is dropping and you don't see these bubbles, it means that limit orders started to be in place. You see, here it is. The limit orders are here, 28 contracts, 23. They started to defend level. That's it. They don't want to move price up. Still, we didn't reach level, right? We didn't reach level for the scalp group. Guys, we didn't reach level $2 on a short. But let's see. If the bar is coming back, we're going to try our best. Chilling and vibes. So guys, I'm reading chat right now. While we are watching and waiting for price moving back to these levels, I'm gonna answer all the questions. Make sure to ask questions right now. While I'm free, I'm gonna be concentrating later. When we sell, bro, we sell on a CFD price, it's 40. Let me see, 43.72, let's say so. 43.72. But we already receiving selling pressure, some extra selling pressure. I don't know. If the price is coming back again, they already grabbed a lot of liquidity actually. Actually, it's not that a lot. It's like $10. How much are you sure for this trade? I mean, probability is 65, 70%. That's a lot. That's a lot actually. But guys, remember, institutions do not care about our analysis. They can inject money. So what is the order flow? You see the confirmation. Everything is on your side. You see aggressive buyers coming in. You see absorption of the sellers coming in. You see everything is perfect. And you enter the trade, but in the middle of the trade can happen anything. Institution JP Morgan stepping in and placing spoofing walls, limit orders, pushing price down. So everything can happen, guys. So you just trade confirmation and then you watch what is happening inside the price. Bro, every time I ask you something, you just ignore me. Ask as well. Okay. 4370 is the key level below that we are bullish. I don't get your question, my friend. Eddie Gaming, I don't get your question. What do you mean by that? How do you find resistance and support levels? First of all, historic levels using order flow. Where was the biggest imbalances? Selling pressure, buying pressure. Point of controls, weekly point of controls. Daily point of controls. Value areas. So use auction market theory, guys. Use the market auction theory and everything will be perfect. You don't need anything else. That's a perfect thing to use. Of course, I mean, sorry saying for perfect, but it's a very valuable thing to use because nothing is perfect in trading. What are your assists and TPS? What are your stop loss and TPS? Use a stop loss $20. We're gonna actually place the stop loss. So it's 91. Let's place. Let me show you. Oh damn, the stop loss is actually far away. Let's have $15 stop loss for this trade. Yeah, see guys, now sellers are coming back. Now liquidity is being grabbed. We missed, you see, we missed like few dollars. We could have already some profits, but we didn't catch that move. If the price is coming back, I'm moving up my levels. I'm moving up my levels to the next resistances. Because when they grab liquidity, guys, for example, watch that. When they grab liquidity right here, they grabbed it for a reason. Why? They want to move again up. If they grab liquidity right here, move down, the stop runs were executed right here. They want to bounce back. They want to move at the next level. And next level might be here, here, here. So that's how the institutions accumulate and distribute and accumulate as well. Yes, it's resistance level. It is resistance level. As you see, here it is. Actually, look at the CFD price. We missed 70, let's see. You see, we missed, look at that, $2. No, it was $1.2 miss. You see, that level works perfectly. We just missed, and sometimes it's totally fine, guys. Remember, it's better to stay away, observe the price. Look, we didn't take the trade, but we learned a lot. We learned a lot of nice things. We saw that level is working. We saw how these aggressive sellers, passive sellers started to appear defending that level. Now we see there is a selling pressure, grabbing maybe extra liquidity to move even up. Can you cancel the setup actually? I'm not sharing any more setup in a Skull group from these levels. We are looking for different levels now. I don't want to risk anymore because already liquidity is being grabbed. Liquidity is being grabbed, guys. Now next level. God damn it. It's far away actually. It's actually at it's actually here, 44.05. Oh my god. It's far away. It's far away. Strong resistance level is there. If the price is moving back, I'm not shorting anymore 44.70 because already the liquidity is being grabbed there. You're gonna look for this level. Let's say it will be 44. So we shouldn't miss right this time. I hope we won't miss. Damn, this laptop is just like, you know. So yeah, here is our next level, guys. 44. 44. I'm gonna remove all my orders for now. So we're removing. And on a CFD price, that level might be it's 44.54. So next level is 44.54. We might take one scalp, short scalp setup, guys. Just a small move, I will show you. If we're gonna see some icebergs, so that's our next level, guys. I will show you. So this one is our next level is there, guys. So it's too far away. Wait, this can't be like that. 44, 45, is it true? On a comics. Sorry, 43, 40. What the hell I'm doing? No, 43, 40. It was already 44, 54. Actually, yes, it's there. Or maybe we can short as well here. Another one level. Let's mark it up. You see iceberg appeared, the buying iceberg. We are moving probably up, but where is the next liquidity grab? That's a big question. We grab liquidity, the iceberg appeared, probably we're gonna move. Let's wait, we still have only 30 minutes. 23 minutes, London, New York session open. Okay guys, what is iceberg? Iceberg, that's institutional legal manipulation, and it can be defined only by MBO 3 level data. Level 3 data is the highest data available for retailers to buy. You can see every order executed on the gold charts, COMEX charts, and you can see every institution what is participating and how big orders are they placing. And for example, you see here 7 contracts, right? 6, 7 contracts, and you say, okay, it's not a lot, so we can break that level. When the price moving down to execute these buying contracts, 7 contracts, someone adding extra 31 contract, you see? For example, if you're gonna zoom, look, we have this number, 31 contract appeared from nowhere. But before that, they showed only 1 contract because every institution is always trying to reduce exposures. They don't wanna see their intentions, so you don't do the front running. And a lot of institutions trade using spoofing. That's illegal manipulation, and the legal manipulation is the iceberg placement. So you see only top of the iceberg, but when price move to that level, they add extra contracts defending that level. Tell us when we will enter. Yes, I will show you. I will show you when I'm gonna enter. Right now we are, you see, we are fighting a lot of aggressive orders right now. Damn, guys, thank you. 115 people watching. Please put the like if you can put. It will help algorithm of YouTube to bring more people to build community. I will be very, very happy. Thank you. Tavs resistance and support ir heat map limit orders. Ne tikai. Tur arī, jā, protams. Vienkārši heat mapā tur redzi liquidity, kurš might be executed, but not 100%. Kā es teicu, spoofing. Palasi vienkārši uzrakst, kas ir spoofing, un tu sapratīsi. For example, guys, here we see 48 contracts. And this might be an interest zone for the buyers to execute their contracts. They move price there to execute these 48 contracts. This is a wall. But when the price coming to that level, institution instantly remove these 46 contracts. And that's being called spoofing, illegal manipulation by institutions. That's what they do to trap the buyers or sellers. It can be both, actually. For example, seller is waiting for that level to execute right here, somewhere here, right? For example, let me show you. So he's trying to execute right here before we will hit that wall. So he doesn't want to miss the trade. But what is actually happening? He started executing sell. He's in a short position, but that guy removes that wall and buyers just push up and trap this seller and he's losing his money. That's a manipulation by institution. They want to trap the sellers. And that's not a theory, guys. That's as well the mechanics, how the markets work behind the scenes, OTC trading. If you want to see, guys, I will show you. So, about the spoofing. Let's read. While the price is still moving, there's nothing. Okay, there's some aggressive buyers stepping in. So look at that. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, guys. That's a US CFTC commission. I was showing this for my community many times. So JP Morgan, CFTC orders JP Morgan to pay a record $920 million spoofing manipulation fine. Now you understand, this is not a theory. Order flow is a real mechanic. That's what they do. They paid almost $1 billion in fine for doing the manipulation on spoofing. But guess what? I'm always telling, they earned $4 billion and they pay $1 billion. And they pay these fines every year. They don't care about this. They're ready to pay $1 billion, but they earned on a spoofing alone, like maybe $4 billion. Yes, exactly, Daruk, exactly. You know, Daruk knows everything because he's in the X9 community. It's not a big deal. So guys, yeah, what is happening right now? A lot of, you see, a lot of actually aggressive buyers are creating imbalances. A lot of aggressive buyers still creating imbalances. I don't think they're gonna be trapped. I don't think so. I don't know. That's my just vision. If they're gonna be trapped, that's a lot of money on the markets will be lost. And you see again, where the fight is happening again. At this key level where we had the resistance here, again the fight is happening right here. Let me look at the volumes. You see the biggest volume buy. Still want to move the price lower. Now guys, what is actually happening? Who is winning? You would so the passive sellers are right now absorbing 15% absorption. This is a huge absorption. Unfortunately, the aggressive buyers are trying to buy on the market orders, always execute market contracts, but they've been absorbed by these sellers. A lot of liquidity providers are just placing these walls, and every time we just hit that wall and just bouncing back lower and lower. You see again, we're always bouncing lower and lower. That's what is actually right now happening. And the new candle opened, a new hour candle opened. Now it's time for the institutions to accumulate new contracts. And look what happened. The new candle opened. Look, pay attention. They added the wall on a buy passive. That's a new institution stepping in by algos. Every hour they execute new. You see, this is not a coincidence. That's what they do. The new candle opens, 1 hour, a candle. That's it, 22 contracts here. 6, you see, they placed walls. They placed a passive orders defend level. Now they might go long probably. They might go long now. And look at that guys. Let's witness this. Now the sellers passive, seeing how strong are the buyers, they are placing even more contracts. 106 contracts, 114 contracts. Look at that, we executed. Look at that. We executed 55 contracts on buy. So half of these contracts were fake. 55 executed. Actually, it was 114. Actually, here it is. You see, guys, actually, it wasn't fake. Look at that. I will remove the volume. We executed these 114 contracts. Here they are. Now the buyers are in control. Now the buyers are trying their best to move price up. Let's see who is stronger, passive sellers or aggressive buyers. They fight for this level, the same level where we had the fight here, guys. They can. We are still aggressive. We're still aggressive. In the past hour, we had 1.1 aggressive contracts more than the selling aggressive contracts. Buyers are still more aggressive, but it's just a matter of time. See, we're creating these imbalances as well. A lot of aggressive buyers stepped into this level. I might have one long position now, guys. One long position only. Just one long position with 0.5 lots. It's just a test. It's not a setup for a main group. So where are we at the CFD price right now? CFD price. Come on, give me a CFD price. What the hell? Where is the... I'm sorry, it's there, guys. So now I will take one long, $6, and I'm exit. Let's see what's gonna happen. We're still aggressive, but everything can happen. If we deplete in resources, if we as a buyers, passive buyers and aggressive buyers will deplete in resources, here we go. We're pushing up, you see? Now look, let's see what's gonna happen with the price. I will take profit, I will set the take profit, let me see, I entered right here, 77. I would exit right here, 83, 84, that's a short scalp move. 84, it is exit for us. Let me put, that's where I will take profits, guys. That's where I take profits. I don't need more, that's a scalp short move. Let's have it right here, 84 price. We're still very aggressive. And the passive sellers, passive buyers are defending this wall. You can see the passive buyers are defending this wall. That's just short setup, guys. Short setup, short scalp move, sorry. Long setup, but short scalp move. Here we go, we're pushing up. You see, there is no defense walls, no huge defense walls, except this one. 19 contracts. But if we are very aggressive, we're gonna consume them and move price up. Now they defend, you see, now they defend the level, 52 contracts. Now we're gonna appear, a huge bubble may appear here. Green huge bubble. Let's wait for a green huge bubble. If it appears and the price won't move down, we are good. Let's wait. A lot of aggressive contracts coming in. They will consume 53 contracts. They will do that. Come on. price to enter, you can just time. When I enter, you just enter instantly. Do not watch the price. It's a scalp. I cannot give a setup, answer questions, and read all the charts and just post it. I'm sorry. And my price entry is 43.56, as you see. Let's go. You see, 55. That's it, guys. We didn't move lower, so we are moving to the next level. I will move even up. I will take my profits even on upper levels. It is very good sign that we are moving up. Right here, somewhere right here. Let's take this liquidity. Right, this one liquidity. 86. I'm closing at 86. Beautiful, guys. You see, we consumed these orders. We were so aggressive that we consumed these orders. Look at that. We're still moving up, and there's not enough of contracts to defend. No passive sellers are defending a lot of these contracts. The tape is running up. The tape is running up like crazy. Okay? We secured profits. I'm closing, guys. Look at that. That's where I close my trade. Close position, $500. That's it. That's how the order flow gives you a confirmation. Now, guys, when you watch just candles, you have no clue when to buy. You have no clue. And that's why I'm telling when people, oh, you don't know nothing about ICT, because I don't want to know nothing about ICT. It doesn't tell me nothing. If you can combine ICT with the order flow, guys, you can be more precise with your entry points. You can be more effective. And this is scalp move. We could have a long setup with a 3 take profits, but I need time, guys. I cannot build setup for you properly, calculating, answering on this chat and give you a setups in a main group. Sorry, I need to be offline to create a normal proper setup. And you see, guys, we failed our level. Now CFD price, now this level, let me see the CFD price, guys. I will show you the CFD price. So we are moving back. Right now we are at the level which we wanted to short, but now it makes no sense anymore to short. It makes no sense because we grab liquidity. We're gonna move upper levels, maybe here, I don't know. Now we need to see the order flow, what the institutions wanted to do. Look at that, aggressive sellers trying to consume, but we defend. It means we are still going long. The best level, guys, to short is 4,400. It's the best level to short. I don't, only if the order flow will confirm, I will have a short setup right here. So guys, you have a questions while quickly catching this move. So you catched panics. Did you catch the move as well? Guys, who was in this setup with me? Just raise your hands if you had. Amazing. How much dollars we made? We made move. Actually, guys, we made 10, almost $8 move. $8 move. That's beautiful scalp setup. Very beautiful with low risk actually. There was no way the price will move that fast down. You could defend your level. And this is the order flow scalping. That's different. I cannot give these setups in a main group fast because I always need to execute very fast. Fast execution, you close your trade, that's a scalp move. We're moving up, guys. We're moving up. Let's see what the order flow is showing again for us. So we grabbed liquidity here. It took profits right here. And you see why I took that profit here? Because we already here had a lot of buyers trapped. That's the first zone where should we execute. And the second was here. But I wasn't that sure. I just wanted to secure $500, $400 in profits. Sari B trader te malac, labs, Markus Mainulis. Prieks redzēt $35, amazing. Renata Bertoli. We have a female here, guys. W in the chat. We have a female. $13, amazing. I was in the setup. Beautiful. That's why we should trade more, right? To execute some trades outside the community. Guys, do not forget, please put the like. If we're gonna get more and more likes, we're gonna have more setups. We're gonna have 3 live streams every week, completely free for everyone. And you can ask any questions. I do not sell courses. Remember, everyone who is here, I'm not selling courses. Everything is for free. We can come and join the X9 community, guys. You just use our brokers. Money stays with you. You don't pay anything. We do not accept any payments. If someone is asking, please mentor me, I'm gonna pay. We never accept payments. This is not our main idea of X9 community. Again, guys, look, coming back with aggressive. Coming back with aggressive. We are pushing up. We are pushing up probably. This is the resistance one. It's so far away actually to move up. God damn it. So far away. We need to break this level, guys. We need to break this level to see what is going to happen. Guys, let's trade with the iceberg. If we're gonna see a short iceberg, at least 60, 70 contracts, we're gonna place there a short or long, it depends what iceberg it will be, and we're gonna have another one scalp move. But it should happen on a key levels. If it will happen right now, I'm not longing. I need to have a key level. If this is going to happen here, where the liquidity is sitting, 49 contracts, that might be a confirmation with icebergs. Can anyone join? Yes, everyone can join, guys. It's a free community. Everything is available, guys. It's it's the 21st century. Everything is easy to find. You just go to the description, push the button, and it's just so simple. It's much easier than understanding the order flow. So, Emils Gusarovs, čau, čau, sveicinās. Prieks jūs redzēt, čaļi. No Latvijas, no citām valstīm, prieks. What is the purpose of X9 community, brother? The purpose is just to trade together, to connect with each other, have fun, and most important, to learn something. I want to bring to the trading something valuable because trading is being a rubbish in general for the past 3-4 years. When a lot of these gurus appeared, I don't like to talk about this because a lot of people hate, why are you talking bad about other people? So I'm not talking bad, I'm talking reality. I'm not the best trader. Remember that. I'm just trading as I see the markets. But when I see these motherfuckers, 20 years old, are fooling you, selling courses and telling that they made $20 million, this is so annoying to watch when people are believing that shit. You cannot make $20 million, especially trading on CFD broker. None of these brokers will give you a payout $20 million. That's $20 million. That's an institutional level. That's an institutional level. That's not retailer level. God damn, look at that. Okay. Let me see the order flow. Look at that, guys. 187 contracts were consumed. These passive sellers were waiting here, and they placed 187 contracts. Guys, 187 contracts instantly. It's even more. It's 200. Let's calculate. 200 contracts. X, let's say 4,000. $88 million. Guys, $88 million executed instantly at this level on sell. Now, you talking that TGR is one of these institutional players, right? That's so funny to listen. Guys, I'm a small fish. You are a small fish. Maybe I'm a bigger fish than most of you, but I'm still retailer. People think I'm some kind of a big guy. No, I'm just yes, I have like 500 on my account, $500,000. In total, I just operate $1.2 million in all assets, buying Bitcoin, trading, and most of the time I don't use all of that money for my position size. I don't use it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a dumb idiot to use $1 million position size. Привет, Максим, приятно тебя видеть. Стрим супер, полезный, видеть, как ты делаешь свою работу. Анализ очень ценный, работа профессиональная. Подскажи, можно ли как-то решить вопрос регистрации в Deep Charts? Я думаю, VPN, да. Я думаю, что с VPN как-то можно. Слушай, ну, видишь, у меня нет такого доступа. Then do CFD brokers pay out $1 million withdrawals? They do pay $1 million, but not to one participant making $20 million. So, for example, I will tell you, the average broker can make $200 million a year. $200 million, somewhere around like this. And now someone is making $20 million position size, like this guy with the cross on his face, that Afro-American guy. He's showing like he's making $40 million on the CFD broker. You telling me that he's taking $40 million out of their pockets? That's just so funny. Can we buy now, bro? No, we cannot buy. There is no confirmation. We just received a huge selling. Actually, we could short here, but it was a fast reaction, guys. It was a fast reaction. Now we're moving back again. Let me watch what is happening with the price right here. Sorry, I'm a bit busy. I'm just trying to see where we could short again, where we can short again together. I'm just watching. A lot of sellers coming in. You see again, look at that. 53, 66, aggressive, 31. Here they are. Here's the selling iceberg, guys. Here is the 58 contract on sell. The first guy who is placing manipulation, you can see it's live. He was having only 4 contracts, now he's having 58, but we need more. It's not a lot. 58 is not a lot, we need more. Someone is defending this level, or someone is putting a hedge position from institution. Icebergs are, you see, he's adding more, 61. He's adding more. It's the same guy by MBO data, let me show you. MBO data, that's a highest level data, not MBP, but by MBO. Market by price order, that's the highest level data you can have. Have you tried IC Market, brother? Can you buy? Максим, это как next level VPN работает супер. If the key level is so far, does it need to some time to pull back first? Of course, it can pull back, then bounce back again. But you know, the more you will trade the key levels, the more profitable you'll be. If, for example, someone is saying in the chat, come on, let's trade now. That's when you get unprofitable. Just stay calm. We had $400 setup right now. We moved $8 in a scalp. That's a very nice setup actually. Now we're waiting for another confirmation. You see how aggressive sellers are pushing down the price. You see, I'm waiting for a buy actually. I'm waiting for them to buy and push above these levels. If they were gonna fail, if we're gonna receive more icebergs, then let's short. But now I don't see. We don't have a high confirmation to short again from these positions. From here, yes, huge participants moved price down. But don't get me wrong, guys. These guys might be already taking profits here. They can move price right here, take profits here, and then bounce back price up. Institutions can do the scalping as well. Microseconds, milliseconds, quantitative trading firms, they do that. No, I don't know. IC markets, I haven't used it. I don't know all the brokers. I use the Vantage. We used to have VT markets. We used to have StarTrader. Now we are having a Bullways and Vantage mainly. And as well, Bybit and Wix. Now we're coming back. You see aggressive buyers coming back. Is VT Markets good broker or not? It is. It is. It is not bad broker. It will give you a payout. It will pay out. VT Markets is the same company related to Vantage, but the thing is, when we started to be profitable, we made a lot of money for the past 3 months. Most of the community members were making withdrawals, and when they started to make a lot of withdrawals and profits, the VT Markets just stopped partnering with us. Imagine. Now you understand how brokers work. Unfortunately, there is a conflict of interests. If you earn a lot of money, broker is not interested in you. But there are big brokers like Vantage. They are giving a payouts. They are still continuing to partnering with us. There is no issues. We trust them. Same Bullways. There was no issues with them. They just did a payout to one guy. He made $20,000, right? Eric. Malars?
Yeah.
So Malars made $20,000, the Victor Malars. Now he's making back money. He did a withdrawal on the Bullways. No problems. There should be no problems. $24,000. But on our VT Markets, we started to have a lot of issues, unfortunately. Yes, that's a cruel world. Brother, that's a financial world. There is no fairy tales. It's not about friendship. Financial world is not about friendship. The IC Markets is the largest trading broker. It's not probably CFD, right? I don't know. I know the Pepperstone. I used to have Pepperstone as well. I used to have US brokers, regulated brokers. Guys, everyone who is here, put the like. Please put the like. Do not forget to be more active. It doesn't cost you anything, bro. Okay, we see we're pushing back. We failed. We failed. So these guys, from these levels, guys, this participant, this huge guy, moved market down, trapped these longs, and now trying to push back. You know where? He's trying to push back. Let me see. To this level, probably. He's trying to push back to this level. We have some defense, guys. We have some defense here. So trading, guys, is being just patient, watching how these walls being consumed. Then you see who is winning at this level, and you enter and execute trade very fast. You execute and trade very fast. Mentor, why COMEX data is different from deep charts? It's not different. It's just, you mean a trading view COMEX data is different? Let me see. Do you have a subscription on the COMEX? Do you have a data feed? Did you buy data feed on COMEX? So let me see. Right now we have on a COMEX charts, on deep charts, 4378. And where is the this one price? Let me see. Let me see the COMEX charts on the trading view. It's 4377 actually. It's the same. You see, it's same. Footprint data, of course. Let me show you why the footprint data is so different, guys. Remember, the TradingView is not a professional order flow platform. Kristaps. It's not a professional order flow platform. The professional order flow platform costs a lot of money, like a deep charts. And it must have MBO data by, for example, DX feed. So this is DX feed market provider. These are the huge guys providing the data for us to see all the information what institutions are doing on NASDAQ, on gold, on future markets. So this is a future market information. And unfortunately, this is available only on the most highest professional platforms like Deep Charts, ATS, Sierra Charts. But on the TradingView, we don't have that data. It's a simple aggregated data. All you see is just the price on a spot charts, CFD price, but here, all the footprints are not that precise, unfortunately. They have value. Anyways, the total delta is correct. Point of control might be correct. Levels might be correct, but the total contracts on each level is not correct because you don't have this data, which I showed, DX feed, or, for example, rhythmic. This one is even more expensive. Rhythmic data. That's most expensive data for traders. And then you can have the icebergs, you can have the highest quality information as a professional trader. But you still can use the footprints, but not that precisely like we did in scalping. You cannot scalp like I did on a live stream on the footprint charts on the trading view. You cannot do that, unfortunately. You can do only analysis. You see a historic data more than the real data live. Я возвращаюсь к торговле на этой неделе. Ждите меня снова в чате ментора. Сменщик сумм. Блин, Максим, блин, я рад, конечно, но пожалуйста, блин, надо поспокойнее к этому. Это не шутки, сам понимаешь. Ты видишь, что происходит, и это тяжело смотреть, как люди теряют. Максим, а я могу сказать твою историю в чате здесь? Я могу рассказать? Guys, the Maxim in the chat, he had a crazy story actually in X9 community. Guys, let me show you back the charts, the aggressive buyers coming in. What can cause the trade to fail with the order flow? It depends who is taking the lead. If the aggressive buyers are taking lead or aggressive sellers are taking lead, you can see that and you can change your direction or mind. Guys, look what is actually happening right now. While we are pushing up, you see we don't see a crazy market orders, aggressive orders, we don't see them. But look, we see aggressive sellers being trapped because look at that wall. Meat wall is always pushing price up. Not the aggressive market orders, but the passive participants. Look, they are defending level, not allowing these aggressive sellers to push price down. And this is beautiful to watch. So now this is a long setup. But I still need more confirmation. I would short long only from these levels. Here will be higher reaction. If we're gonna see a huge bubbles here, then we might take again one more long setup. Very short one, $5, not more than that. But this is not a highest confirmation setup, guys. This is risky scalp move. You see aggressive imbalance. It's being always suppressed by these walls. They always defend levels. Institutions defend. They add more and more contract. You see 100, 59. So they trying to push price down. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Beautiful. Guys, I will tell you a very unique story. The Maxim, he is coming back to trading. He lost $25,000 or 30. Максим, сколько ты потерял, скажи? And he lost only because he was impatient. He could be just trading our setups or his own setups, but patiently waiting for our levels, not rushing things ahead. He wanted to trade every day. He wanted to over risk. And he lost a lot of money. He lost his apartment. He sold his apartment from his parents. And he lost all the money. And he's here in the chat, guys. The thing is, a respect for this guy. He's not hiding his problems with the gambling. He's not hiding. He's accepting it. That's most important lesson. You need to understand if you lose money, you need to understand your execution might be not on point. Maybe you're gambling, you're over risking. That's your fault. Market is always there doing its own thing. And you are there just to take the highest confirmation gamble trade. Highest confirmation with the lowest risk possible for you. Are you saying that in a month level 2, man? Yes. But he didn't lose on our trades, actually. He used on his own trades. A lot of people trade by his own trades. Now, guys, look at that. We are at this level. Now, that's where I want to see some confirmation. I want to see some confirmation. The new candle opened. Let's see. We're still defending level. We are moving price up. I would long here if we see a first aggressive huge bubble. I want to see aggressive bubbles. No big trades. I don't want to risk. I need more confirmation. Patient. I lost $6,000 in total. I'm still here. Beautiful. Why you lost? Can you tell me? Tell your story. Everyone knows the Maxim story right now. Guys, if you're gonna watch the order flow every day, like a Netflix movie, like a Netflix series, if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna understand a lot of patterns. You will gonna feel it, guys. I know it's not the best. I know it's not the best example. You probably saw that clip with Epstein's coming. Epstein. How was his name? That guy, raper, the pedophile. So he was saying that the biggest traders in the world, the best, most profitable, sometimes they cannot explain why they're long or short because they feel the market. They have 15, 20 years of the experience watching the charts. Guys, you see, still no huge confirmation. We're defending the level, but still no huge confirmation here. I want to see the confirmation. I'm not longing right now because I want to see. Let me see. The tape is not running as well. You see the tape. When the tape is going to run, that's a long. We're selling. Skaties, kad tev būs, deep charti, tev būs jānopērk data, bet DX feed maksā apmēram $20 mēnesī, nekas traks. Deep charti maksā gadā 800, laikam, dolāru, bet tā kā tu esi X9, tu dabūsi pirmos 2-3 mēnešus pa brīvu. Tāpēc vienkārši jāpagaid bišķīt, jo tur kontrakts, jāsaslēdz kontrakts un vispārējais. Still no deep trades, guys. No confirmation. You see, we waited for that level. We bounced back from that level. I wanted to long. I cannot do that. Now we have a selling iceberg, guys. One more guy is selling. Look at that. Wow. Here the volume is coming in and tape is running. You see, the tape is running right now. Now something is happening at this level. Aggressive buyers stepping in. They've been absorbed. You see, aggressive buyers, they're coming in, but they are always being absorbed by the passive sellers. The price is moving down. I always hit the like first thing on this channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay, super. I used to be like that too. This morning I woke up late and I missed the setup. I realized I was already too far from the entry point. So I went to have a breakfast with no problem chilling. Beautiful. That's a real skill, Robert. That's a real skill. That's what usually people, when the Trump is moving the markets, people messaging me in the mentor and showing, oh, look, I caught this move. Beautiful setup, right? No, it's not beautiful because trading news is not a confirmation. It's not the order flow. It's just gambling. You're just gambling on the news. It's good that you make money. I'm happy. But in the long term, guys, green tape is coming. The huge aggressors coming in. I just need more confirmation. It's still a lot of passive sellers, guys. You see, we have, okay, it's equal fight, but it's absorption. It's absorption right now. The buyers are getting absorbed. Here are the aggressive buyers. They're still being moved down. But now we're gonna defend this level. We always defend. We load more and more liquidity, passive liquidity. There should be somewhere a bounce back. There should be a bounce back, guys. Let me see the 5-minute chart. I want to see the 5-minute chart. Holy, what a choppy market, right, guys? Look at that. How we fight for these levels. We fight for these levels like crazy. Hi LeBron, I lost all the signal today. I don't had internet in all the day. I hope I hope now I can in with you. Rodrigo, yeah, let's hope so too. I hope so too. Just learn, just watch and observe. You don't need to trade actually. You can observe, and if you wish, you can take a trade, but do not rush things ahead, please. Okay. What is happening? We still have this iceberg. He added already 100 contracts, you see. That's a huge institution, 100 contract. The one guy, by MBO data, 100 x 430,000. For example, that's a $43 million from one position, probably a hedge fund, probably some kind of a smaller institution. I don't know, but he's defending this level, and that's why actually the price moved down, because he provided a passive liquidity. That's a mechanic, guys. This guy is providing a limit orders. He placed orders in the order book like here and pushed the market down. He absorbed all these, you see, the buyers, aggressive buyers coming in. He was the absorber. And that's a true data. That's not a theory. Remember, that's a mechanic, how it works. And institutions are watching the same thing, guys. They watch who is being absorbed. They watch the VWAP territory. They accumulated with algos in the proper positions. They are more smarter than we are. They can hedge positions. Maybe this one is a hedge position. I don't know. That we can only guess. Why are the numbers in the footprint chart sometimes red or green and then disappear back into the white, even though there are more contracts at other price levels? The white is a point of control. I mean, here, because there is no imbalances. The numbers that are being highlighted, these are imbalances. It means on this level, the sellers were much stronger, and the imbalances are being you need to read imbalance by diagonal. You see, for example, for these sellers, we had only 23 buyers against them. It means imbalance is 400%, almost 400%. At these levels, the sellers were more stronger. Here as well, 37 against 15, 200% imbalance. So this is the territory where the aggressive sellers are being more stronger, creating imbalances. But aggressive, don't forget, not passive. Why we still have a green candle here? But still, you see, we couldn't break above that because this level defended. They defended this level. We can see that this guy with 100 contracts on this and this level, he defended, and price didn't move up. But these numbers, we don't see a lot of imbalance. You see 84 against 87, 92 against 177, it's less than 200%. We need to watch imbalances 300% or 250% at least. The bigger is imbalance, the more value it gives for us to define the levels. Look guys, passive liquidity is coming in, aggressive liquidity coming in again as well. We're probably loading the contracts right here. We're probably reloading contracts here. That's actually a nice place to long the market, but I still don't see any big trades. I don't love what I don't see any big trades. I want to see a big participants stepping in instantly. Why does the iceberg keep pushing price when it's on a much higher price? Or it doesn't move it? It's a selling iceberg because, Julian, there is a selling iceberg and there is a buying iceberg. You can see this triangle is reversed. It is showing down. And you can use only by this indicator, MBO data, to short the market. If you would take this trade using only one confirmation by the iceberg, you would make a profit. But I usually don't do that. I want to see more confirmation. I need absorption. I need a key level. And when this happens on a key level, I would short and make money. That's what we actually did today in the morning. The main group setup. Does multiple rejection mean that the price will go down now? Not necessary. You need to watch the order flow. There might be a strong buyer stepping in. It's still only 1740. The still institutions can accumulate it later as well. it doesn't mean nothing. For now, example, for the past 2 hours, guys, for the past 2 hours, we were more aggressive on a buy side. So it's still buyers are in control. They are in control, but portion of the aggressive buyers were being absorbed by these wicks. Yes, they've been absorbed. This buyer is being absorbed, this buyer is being absorbed. They are in loss right now. They are in losing position. What are your criteria for confirmation before making entry? Absorption, icebergs, liquidity, strong liquidity. If there is, for example, 200 contracts sitting, I know, you see? Look at that, 103 contracts. That's a 43.54. Let's mark this level. Let me see what is happening right there. Actually, that's a point of control almost, guys. You see? That's a point of control where institutions are placing the buy orders. 43.54. It's right here. It's right here. Close to the point of control, or probably let me see where is the, oh no, it's much lower. Actually, it's between the VWAP. Let me turn on the VWAP. It's delta. So here's the VWAP. You see, VWAP is here. Point of control is here. Let me compress the price. So they placed an order right here between these two key levels. They're sitting here. That's where actually we were accumulating as well. They placed order between the point of control and this institutional respected zone. That's where institutions want to accumulate. That's what I'm telling you. They always want to accumulate closer to the main VWAP band. So this band is where they want to accumulate, guys. And that's why you see at the same level they are placing these orders. Of course, they can remove these orders later if they see something is wrong. But right now, the institutions already loaded a lot of contracts, 100 contracts. Again, it's $43 million. Someone sitting here at these levels close to the VWAP zone, and he wants to accumulate. And that's institution. That's not the TGR, brother. That's not an Alex FX. This week or this month we get access. Yes, this week, guys, remember, deep charts will be available for X9 community. Everyone who is here, you want to join X9 community, you will be able to get the deep charts for free to test it out. If you are going to participate and trade with us in X9 community, that's it. You're gonna receive for free 2-3 months the deep charts and as well all the education from me without any cost. So make sure to join. Can you give the link, Eric, to join? It's pinned comment. So you can read the pinned comment and you'll see how to join. So guys, look what is happening right now. We are sitting here. Someone is defending by passive sells, but as well we are loading a lot of liquidity on the buy. Still no aggressive participants, but liquidity is sitting below. And it seems we are defending this level. This is a long setup probability, but I need a confirmation. I need a confirmation because we saw only sell iceberg. Sorry, sell iceberg only so far. And that in data, no, data is not going to be for free, guys. Data is a separate third-party participant in a deep chart. So you're gonna buy, it's $20, DXF $20, and rhythmic data, which is even more precise, but actually DXF is more than enough, guys. You don't need rhythmic. You are not a guy with a $10 million position size. So you can have DXF. I'm using DXF and that's totally fine. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to sleep 3 hours a day. I want to stay on the laptop and learn everything about the deep charts. I'm having this issue in a mentor chat. Don't mean to be a pain in the ass, but can this issue be resolved? Which one? Which issue? Līdz Vikijam streamos, es nezinu, skatīsimies. Saprāt, cilvēki jau grib gamblot. Viņi negrib skatīties order flow, viņi grib gamblot. Guys, for today, look at our statistics. Look at our statistics. Let me show you. Here it is. So we had only 2 unprofitable trades. Only because they grabbed liquidity. Only 2 unprofitable trades minus, let's say, $300. In total, today I made $19,000. And now I can afford to risk trading with, why? Look at that. I lowered my lot sizes. That's what I suggest you to do. When you're having a big profits, stop risking more. Risk less and learn the market by smaller position sizes. But you know what people do? When they have these big trades, beautiful trades, wow, we have 80% win rate, let's ride it, let's have a fun. They rise risks again and lose the whole account. That's not how the risk management works. If you want to risk more, you can do that, but not that frequent, not that often. The frequency of the risk, what kills your account, not the risk itself. So don't forget. That's why I'm reducing right now 0.5 lots. That's totally fine. I don't need more money. I made $19,000, brother. Why should I have more? I don't want to make $20,000 right now. I don't want to. I'm already being grateful. I'm going to trade with the less lot sizes. Astē dipšās streamā mēs varēsim mācīties un treidēt. Yeah. So guys, now let's look. We might probably have a setup soon. Guys, thank you, 115 consistently viewers online. What the hell? This is crazy. I love that people want to see. I love that people want to learn. Beautiful. That makes me happy, guys. That makes me happy. The more people learn, the more they have a critical mindset about this industry. They will understand that this industry is a finance. It's not about these guys with the shiny teeth and swinging chains and all that stuff. It's not about Ferrari. It's about staying consistent, staying boring, staying whole day at the charts. Sometimes it's not good for health. Not gonna lie, trading is not something good for your mental health and physical health as well. You need as well to have something active in your lifestyle. A gym, probably hobbies, family. But it is really hard to have a family, to be a full day trader, actually. It is really hard. Knowledge equals money, not the other way around. Right. Exactly, my friend. So let me see what is happening. You see, now we calmed down. For a while, we calmed down. We're coming back to reaction zone. The aggressive sellers right now being absorbed, you see. You see how we see. So it's very easy. The green candle is about these aggressive sellers, and same here, you see 6% absorption. So these contracts are being absorbed right now. They are losing against the buyers. So this is the first absorption, but not a huge one, 5%. And still, this is the new, it's not a new candle. Or it's new, no, it's not still new candle. Now the tape is moving up. There is some activity, interest in this zone. When we see the tape running, you see the tape. That's an interest on the order book, how fast the contracts are getting executed at exact level. So it means not only we are waiting for that zone, a lot of different participants are being triggered at that zone. Whose strategy? Which strategy you're talking about? Asian session. Guys, I would love to trade Asian session. Actually, it's for the past 30 days. It's very predictive. Today I made a lot of money during the Asian session as well, but you know, it's not the best session to learn order flow because manipulation and thin liquidity area is there. And it's not the best way because we will see a less contracts, smaller participants that can interact with the market and move it against you. The bigger participant, the bigger institutions is a bigger confluence. It's bigger confirmation. If you are telling about Alex G, you are cooked because even if he seems like an FX trader, in reality, he's not. He's a course seller. You see, even if he would be a course seller, but he would not showing that lifestyle of making, you know, $1 million from $100, I would respect this guy. But the only thing why I can respect him only because he's good in marketing and creating content. The people want to watch how he's driving his Bugatti, crashing his M3 competition, and then they think that it's so cool, I want to be in his community because he's like, you know, using, crashing his Bugattis and on the cars, and he's being cocky. But you know what he's trading, guys? Alex FX is trading. Let me show you what he's trading. I will show you. Guys, so this guy, Alex FX, he's trading patterns. This is just nonsense. So, I don't know. So that's his strategy. Oh, this is the left shoulder, this is my head, and this is my right shoulder. And then there is the order flow, right? There is the order flow, the real mechanic. And then there is this guy who's trading this bullshit. And you buying his courses and believing that he bought his Bugatti by trading head and shoulders. What a critical mindset you need to have to believe in that kind of BS. I will tell you more, guys. Alex G had his own community on a Telegram for 2 months. 100,000 people joined that community. He was giving a free signals and he promised a lot of profits. You know what happened? First month, 15% drawdown. Second month, 15% drawdown. And he closed his community. He proved that he's unprofitable. And he went to create a social media, the video about how he made from $100, $1 million. That's it. And dumb money people, retailers, went to buy his courses and made him rich. That's it. That's why I'm telling you, if you want to know that your guru, your favorite guy from Miami or Dubai is making money, ask him to give all his setups in upfront and take these setups and you will see. That's the only way. If you're gonna listen only how he's blah blah blah, I'm trading the head and shoulders, triangles and all that Bollinger Bands, if that's only what you value in him, so good luck. What about Andre? Andre is trading order flow and he's not showing $20 million making in profits. I'm sorry, he's not showing that. He's a real trader. Andre is a real trader. He's an order flow guy. He's a businessman, guys. Don't forget, that guy is a businessman. He created a best platform for retailers, the Deep Charts, one of the best platforms. Bro, how can I get this king of knowledge? Just be here. Move with us. Okay, guys, let's see. We might have a setup. I was distracted by you, by Alex FX and TGR. Okay, let's leave that aside. Let's leave it aside. I don't care about them. If you want to believe in them, no problem. Good luck. There are a lot of good traders, guys. For example, I will show you good traders. I'm inspired by them. I will show you good traders. Here is Ricky. Here's the Ricky guy. You can follow him. I love to watch him. He's more of a stock trader. That guy is not showing you a bullshit. He has 1.24 million followers. And you know, most of the dumb money don't know him because they use TGR and AlexFX. That guy's trading real money. He's trading on a regulated brokers. He's providing a real valuable information. He's a very smart guy. He has a family. He's not goofballing around on a parties with the Mamba fix and all these motherfuckers. He's a cool guy. I love watching him, and I learned a lot from this guy. Watching stock market trading, NASDAQ trading, shorting MicroStrategy. He loves to short the MicroStrategy. Watch this guy. He's a cool guy.
20K subscribers at YouTube.
Finally, we hit 20,000 followers, guys, on YouTube. Hit the like. Everyone who's here, please hit the like. Okay, guys, what is happening? While we were talking, you see, absorption is continuing. So absorption is continuing right here. 11% absorption. That's kind of almost very valuable information. 1.5 contracts executed in total for the past 15 minutes. Here we have imbalance, like with a 400 ratio, even more. But not a big contract, not a big trade. I think we need to wait 4 minutes for next candle, 1 hour candle open, and that's where the liquidity might be coming in. And you see, we defended the level. We were talking a lot about these passive participants. They defended level. They didn't allow that guy, this one, with aggressive selling orders and passive selling orders, he didn't allow to move. We are coming back to his level. So we are back at the same level where he used to short the market. Let's mark that level. Let's see what's going to happen. Maybe he's going to do something else. I don't know. Maybe he's already out of this game. He took his positions, profits, and that's it. Beautiful. Let's wait. Let's stay patient, guys. The sun is shining. The weather is beautiful. Music is calm. 150 people watching me. What else can be better? Just let's watch the beauty of the order flow, and that's it. Ricky is legit. Yes, Ricky is a good guy. He's a cool guy. I love him. Thomas Crowell is influencer. Yes, he's influencer. He's not a trader, but I don't want to say bullshit about him because he's not the worst guy. He's not the worst. He was trying to provide value. He was trying. But even though, when he started to act as a trader, it's hard to watch, actually. It's really hard to watch. You need to have a drink. You mean alcohol? Okay, the new candle is opening soon, guys. 2 minutes left. I request you to come live every day. It will be a great help for us to... Guys, if we can reach 300 viewers in upcoming months, I will stream every day. I can stream every day and show all the trades live. If we're gonna reach, so for that we just need to share my channel, subscribe, hit the like. That's it. You can join our community if you want to connect every day with me. I know the Christoph is here. You can prove that I'm always answering myself to the people every day. Every day. Everything is in description. Guys, 20,000 followers only with the 3 videos. I have only on a YouTube channel 3 videos, and now it's only a second stream. And we have 20,000 followers. Amazing. The next trade, we need a confirmation. You see, we're still trying to break the level, but there is no, look at that, previous, look how much of big trades we had. A big aggressive participants, a passive absorption here, 15% absorbed. The sellers absorbed all of them. We had a lot of interesting things happening inside these candles. 258 contracts, that's a lot of contracts on a delta. But right now, it's so boring. It is very dangerous to enter that thin liquidity and no confirmation, guys. We don't trade that. We don't trade noise. This is actually noise. You can see nothing happens. It's choppiness. But at some point, now is the new candle opening, and now the liquidity might be provided. You can see, look at that. Look what is happening. Every hour, again, like a textbook. In the previous hour as well, the new liquidity is being provided here. They started to defend this level right here. They are defending. You see now aggressive sellers are coming in. They interact with the passive orders. We're moving lower. Let me see the CFD price. I actually forgot how the CFD price is looking so far. Let me connect. So we're still holding this level, guys. We're still holding. And you see, this was a reaction zone before, guys. If you're gonna see my channel on Telegram, you will see this was my reaction zone from the morning. And look, the whole reaction is happening here. This is the zone of interest. That's where the liquidity is sitting and waiting for, this is low volume nodes. And there was not enough of volume before for the past weeks. And now we have interest to fight for this level. You see the tape is running, guys. The selling is running. We are moving down. That's why we didn't long. I told you, we didn't long because there was no highest confirmation. That's how you don't lose money. You watch. Here is the first aggressive, 36 contracts, beautiful. We are moving to the low volume area, guys. This is actually not, let me see. Let me zoom out. This is value area high. So we're approaching that level. Let's see what is going to happen. I want to see reaction in this zone. What the hell? Let's go, guys. 100. Oh my God, this is. You see, guys, the new candle opened, and here it is. Liquidity is being provided. Algos are working like a Swiss clock. Like a Swiss clock. They provide liquidity every hour or every 15 minutes. That's the best institutional approach for them. I use, so guys, if you didn't see, I have a second screen as well. Let me show you. Kevin Warsh, the Butte Fed press conference, may reveal his strategy for inflation. Yes, of course he may reveal. Let me show you guys the second screen. I don't know where is the second screen. I watch different time frames, guys. I will show you right now. Here it is, you see? I watch 5 minutes right here. I watch 1 hour. As you see, in 1 hour, we're still being always aggressive for the past 3 hours. Aggressive. Look, we've been aggressive at the VWAP. We've been aggressive at the point of control, and we've been aggressive at value area high. And now we're coming back to understand what is going to happen at value area high right here. Damn, you didn't see the screen. What the hell? Okay, guys, I'm showing again you. Sorry, I don't know which button is which. Okay, let me see. So this is a scene 1. So scene 2. So this one is this. This one is this. Okay, I will learn this. So again, showing you guys. Here's again. Watch that. So here it is. 1 hour time frame with the order flow. What is happening? VWAP zone. That's a VWAP zone. Let me turn on the VWAP zone. You see? So the VWAP zone was here. Now it's here. So we traded this zone right here. Then a point of control again reaction, and value area high reaction. So we always were moving every level up aggressively. Aggressive. So market orders on a buy were driving the whole market, and now we are having a small absorption. Not a small, actually, it's actually decent. A lot of buyers were trapped here. You see, these buyers, they are being absorbed. These buyers not being absorbed yet, but this one already in a losing position. Okay, we left a footprint here. Let me switch to the first scene, guys. We might have a setup. Maybe we might have. Let me see. I need more aggressive orders. I need more. Okay, aggressive buyers stepped in. You see, they defended level. That didn't reach actual value area high, but we were very close at this area. You were very close. And look where it actually happened, guys. This is VWAP. This is the second stretched VWAP zone, and they accumulated. Guys, look, what this is. This is not a coincidence. They accumulated at the best second price from the VWAP. So the VWAP has, look at that, many these bands. So the first is the main. That's the best value for the market, for the price today. That's the best value where institutions want to accumulate. You see, they didn't want to accumulate right here. They didn't want to buy a lot here. They moved price to the second VWAP. And they accumulated with the huge orders right here. Now they received a better price because that's how institutions are getting the orders. The institutional trader, he's always has, the system trade with a VWAP. That's been in there, like, how to say, it's like a Bible. They always watch the VWAP. Okay, guys, let's watch the last confirmation. If there will be confirmation, we're gonna long or short. If no, for today it's enough. We can have another one stream tomorrow. But actually, the best stream could happen on a Wednesday, guy, with a Kevin Warsh. Kevin Warsh, that will be a new history for the monetary policy, guys. A new history. We will know something more about the inflation, CPI, rate hikes. Probably no rate cuts so far. No one is expecting the rate cuts. Okay, let me switch to the first screen, guys. I'm switching to the first screen. Why don't you guys trade futures usually? Actually, I'm trading futures right now. Just I'm watching the future price. I'm about to trade Nasdaq. Actually, I'm about to trade Nasdaq, but now I cannot handle a lot of information during the day. I need to connect with the people. To execute on Nasdaq, I need more time for analysis. I need more time. I used to trade Nasdaq, but not that much. So trading gold is something that I can do at maximum level right now. That's why I'm trading gold most of the time so far. Yes, I'm sticking. Rhythmic and ETS. Rhythmic. It's a deep chart, brother. It's a deep chart. Currently, who are more aggressive, sellers or buyers? Right now, buyers are more aggressive. Look, again, showing you guys. Please watch and focus. This is the total delta, 1.3 thousand contracts. So in this candle, we traded 1,000. Sorry, what the hell? 1,300 contracts x 4,000. So it's a $500 million were traded in this candle. So we had out of this all 1.3 contracts, more aggressive buyers 96. So buyers were more stronger. And absorption is 8%. So we had 8% more buyers on the market order than the sellers. But still, you can see that the candle is moving down, right? It makes no sense. Why? If we have buyers more. Why we are falling? Because, guys, the market consists of 4 participants, not 2. There are 4 participants. These bubbles are aggressive buyers and sellers, and these liquidity providers right here, this is a passive liquidity provider on the buy side, and this is a passive liquidity provider on the sell side. So why the candle moves down, guys? Because they defended, they provided too much liquidity for buyers. The buyers were so aggressive, but they couldn't have more aggressive contracts to execute all provided liquidity, and that's why they depleted in resources. For example, that guy has no more contracts. That's it. He wasted all his ammunition, money, contracts, and now the sellers are easily pushing price down, but still we had more buyers. The contract sizes never changes. Do not forget. Every contract is one contract is $430,000. They never change. What changes is the passive liquidity providers against the market order participants on the aggressive side, and that's only how that's how the market works. That's a number one mechanic, how every price action happens behind every candle. Why do the numbers have to be read diagonally and not horizontal? Because when you buy, for example, you want to buy, you need a seller, but seller is on upper level than you. It's always in order book, like here. For example, we are sitting here, you see, here's the buyer. You can see we are on a lower level, but the seller is always one level up. You don't buy, because if you're gonna buy, for example, if you here you're sitting here, if you're gonna buy from this guy, that's a market order. You are executing right now at this price, but you are buying with the next level. You're buying at the next level. Okay, guys, I want to execute order. I want to execute, but you see, now sellers are getting aggressive as well, not only buyers. So they're just, see, now we are receiving 5% absorption only. So it's a very choppy market, guys. It's a very choppy market. I think manipulation to value area high and then push over the range is possible. Yes, of course it's possible. It's a good point from you. Yes, we are waiting for that value area. You see, now we are having reaction there. We might bounce back. We might bounce back. Let's see. Here it is. Here's this area. Let's mark it up. Let's see the reaction here. Let's see what's gonna happen. You see, here it is. Aggressive contracts appearing here. As well, the passive wall is being placed at value area. More than 50 contracts sitting here. So we might see a lot of 100 contracts here. On the aggressive side, we might see, on a sell side. Sorry, on a sell side. Let me see. The buyers will, yes. Let's see who is going to interact here. Let's see. We need some aggressive sellers interact with the passive buyers, and then aggressive buyers coming in and push price up. So we need to deplete in resources all the sellers that are moving price down, and see now aggressive buyers. You see, they're stepping in. They are stepping in inside. The new candle opened, And look, aggressive buyers came in. Exactly from value area. That's it. And they move price up. Beautiful. But I didn't see a big trade. If there will be a big trade, I would long. But actually it was already a good zone to actually long and have at least $5-10 setup. Yes, that's a gold. That's gold. You can see by the price actually. What do you think about the Gunter? Who's Gunter? I don't know who is this. I'm not Russian. No, I'm Latvian. I can speak Russian, yes, but I'm not Russian. How big the settings? Okay, that's a good question. Finally, someone is watching. So, for example, you can set the bubble sizes by your own. For example, this is the deep trades, right? You want to know on a heat map or on a deep trades. So this is the deep trade charts with order flow, or you want to see the heat map. So here's the heat map. You see, guys, we are moving price up with imbalances. Now we need to absorb this seller. He's appearing right here. Need to absorb him. And that's a long setup. Let me see what is happening. We still don't have a highest confirmation, guys. I would love to long, but there's still no highest confirmation. We need more. We need more. Absorption happens. It's only 2% absorption, guys. It's not a big deal, actually. It's not a big deal. But the imbalances are being created. But this is only first minutes of the candle. It's only 2 minutes of this candle, so we still have time. Please explain heat map, law from India. So where are you waiting for a bubble? There is, I want to know the settings. So the bubble we have on the different charts. That's why I'm asking. Okay, for example, here, you see, here's the deep trade. Let's see. Deep trade is here. You can set automatically or manually. For example, 25 contracts is the minimum to show. The bigger are the contracts, the better it is for your execution. But every trading session has a different parameters. That's why you need to put the automatic. Here you can show the medium, low. For example, let's see the low. We will see a lot of noise. We will see a lot of noise. Oh my God. That's it. You see a lot of noise appeared. A lot of noise. 13 contracts, 10 contracts, 11 contracts. Why should we watch this? This is not that valuable information for us, especially during the New York session, right? That's why we put back deep trades and we use strong confirmation. But if you wanna have automatic, so the algo will count for you to have the best probability settings. You go to the deep charts right here. You put the options right here, tool, and big trades analysis. You put the COMEX charts, gold, you do the analysis, it will calculate the best value for this trading session. And that's right now is the best trading session value. So 36 contracts, 30 contracts, as you see, it's valuable information for this session. Usually it starts from 30 or 25 contracts. 27, 24, you see? Same for here. I can set the bubbles. I can see, if you want, I can show you the noise, but it makes no sense to watch that noise. That's the small participants. We're still fighting for a value area, guys. We're still fighting for that value area. You see, we cannot find the direction. There is always only like these $5 moves up and down, up and down. Okay, we could short from these positions. So here was the short confirmation, right? The huge imbalance happened. Probably the iceberg was placed there, as I remember, and the price moved down, yes. But we were waiting for a long confirmation, and we didn't find one. You see, now buyers are absorbing the sellers. Let's see. Buyers are absorbing sellers. We're actually bouncing back very beautiful from the value area. What I would love to see, a big trade bubble here. I would love to see a big bubble trade here. And iceberg. If we're gonna receive iceberg, okay, let's trade. Let's move with the iceberg flow. You said that you will give a deep chart strategies on level 2. Yes, of course I will. So what is your question? Did I lie? Please explain the heat map law from India. The heat map, that's an order book. That's where you see the resting orders and market orders participating with them, interconnecting with them. It's very simple actually, guys. It might look very complicated. It's same like, you know, when I'm playing, I used to play World of Warcraft. And when someone who didn't play the World of Warcraft, he was thinking, what the hell I'm watching? But actually it's more simply, it's not that complicated as it seems. So you see we have a tape, guys. Finally, we have a big order coming in. That's where we could take long from these positions, from these. Let's see a bounce back, and let's take one small long position. Only one small. But only if we bounce back. You see the deep trade came in. I want to bounce back here, please. That's the last trade for today. If we fail, we fail. Let's bounce back. Give a bounce back. Give a bounce back, please. We need here. I'm gonna buy $2 less. $2 less, I'm buying. Nah, we're defending too hard. We're defending too hard. I want to have a scalp move, guys. If I would have a long setup, I would already give you like with proper $20 stop loss. I want to have only one move because I'm not gonna stay here for like, you know, for a whole day. Come on, we need a bounce back. We're gonna have a bounce back. I believe so. Nah, we didn't. We didn't, guys. We didn't. I missed. Actually, you see, that's hard to communicate and execute fast. It's hard. Here was the entry actually. The first big trade. How you enter the first big trade and first bounce back here is your confirmation for a small scalp move. $5, $7, $10. And we would already made $4 move. Beautiful. The whole confirmation here. Look, absorption happened. Now we switch to the aggressive side. We bounce back from value area high. It's confirmed. Delta green. Aggressive buyers came in. Passive buyers defending level. Deep trade appeared. 3 in 1. Beautiful. And 5 up to $10 move up. That's it. I just missed the entry. That's it. Hello, X9 lovers. A question for our boss. For strategy, you using futures. For execution, CFDs. Greetings from Lithuania. Yes, of course. You see, there is no difference in execution. If you see a confirmation here, you just push the price buy on CFD and that's it. Because everything what is happening here reflects instantly to the CFD price. And now, guys, look, we are bouncing. You see? Beautiful. This is amazing setup for a short. That's how the Fabio is actually the best scalper in the world. Is using NASDAQ trades with the big trades, heat map, absorptions, revaps, and value areas. And he became the best scalper in the world. Not with the ICT strategy. So far we did well, guys, but okay, let's see, maybe we're gonna enter. Let's see, I wanna enter for you one more trade. switch the phone screen, guys. Kāds varēsi man lūdzu atnest vadu garo? Jāpieslēdz, lai neizslēdzās dators. Tikai ātrāk, ja tu vari, lūdzu. Šeit nosēdīsies. Nu, reku tur ir vads garš. So we made actually, yeah, $8 move actually. Not less than $8. It's $7 move in profits. Take profit one. Nē, what should I, yeah. Var pieslēgt, atslēgt šito, izrauj un tur pieslēdz, jā. Nē, kač. Šito tur. Šito man. Nē, lejā lielā, pati lielākā. Guys, sorry, my MacBook is losing power. Come on. That's it. So let's wait, guys. Let's wait. Maybe we're gonna have another one confirmation. And we'll take a long. That bounce back was like Warlock Chaos Bolt Legend. So you used to play World of Warcraft? Thank you for the answer. You're always welcome, my brother. So Dominic, you made $2? Beautiful. You were more faster than me. Each live session you do, my eyes learn more about the order flow and all these tools. And I didn't knew anything about this. Of course, guys, no one knows anything about the order flow because everyone is trading ICT. Let me tell you a thing. When someone is becoming influencer, he doesn't want to learn the order flow. He doesn't want to waste thousands of hours watching the order flow. He wants to draw the boxes. He want to see the order blocks, break of structure, and that's it. He doesn't want to like you see all that complicated numbers and understanding the mechanics of guys. The average ICT trader has no idea how the price is being built in every candle. He doesn't know the market mechanics. You will ask, 99% of them don't get it. They don't get it. They just learn the ICT strategy, they watch the gurus and trade. That's it. ICT is very attractive strategy for retailers not to waste a lot of money and time to gamble. Guys, look at that. So we're receiving another big trade. We received another one big trade. But still, we are struggling to break the passive wall. We're struggling to play. I would love to see a bounce back more. I would love to see a bigger bounce back. Because we already grabbed liquidity here. We grabbed liquidity right here. We received some passive sellers here. Not huge, but still. Let me see. The CFD price is there. Okay, that's a long probability, guys. That's a long probability. For the past hour, let me see what happens. We in 1 hour time frame we have absorption, so sellers are still absorbing the buyers. They are trying to absorb the buyers, but so far they are failing. Look, we consumed the liquidity, guys. We consumed the liquidity. They placed another one wall. Look at that. They placed another one wall. Now we need to stay on guard. What is going to happen? The next move might be a direction. The next move is direction up probably. I want to see. A lot of buying contracts coming in, guys. 273 on this side with imbalance, almost 300% ratio. The wall is being reloaded, the new wall, you see, and here it is. Reaction. We can. They placed the wall again. They removed. Now they reloading again. They spoofed actually. Let's see. Aggressive buyers will come in. They might come in. 52 contracts. We're gonna consume them. That's it. We're going long. If that guy doesn't have any more extra passive liquidity on that level, we are good. We are good. That's it. And I would chase a move to these levels. You see, the passive sellers are still strong, guys. They suppress, guys. Let's see who's going to be stronger. Let's see. We are more aggressive, 4% more aggressive for the past hour. The aggressive buyers are more aggressive, but the passive sellers are providing more liquidity. You see, the passive participants on the limit orders institutions are having a lot of liquidity. Come on. We need more. We need more. Need more liquidity on the aggressive side. So now you see these guys are being trapped, absorbed, and they will fight for their position. They will fight for their position. So these guys are being absorbed. Now it's their turn. It's their time to defend the level here again. There is more liquidity below on the buying side. That's it, big trade. Big trade, guys. Oh my God, look at that, they consumed everything. Look how we defended the level, look. We need more passive liquidity, They're reloading the wall, it's okay. We're defending, that's crazy, guys. This is crazy. We are defending the level. We are trying to defend. Now, the passive liquidity on the sell side is being consumed. A lot of aggressive sellers stepped in with imbalances, but we are still holding the price. And now we are trying to trap these sellers, but we need a lot of aggressive liquidity on the buy side. We need more. We need more of that. Let's see the deep trade. Let's see. Smokes. This is going to be hardcore mode. I don't know for the month. It's yearly $800 per year, and plus data feed, it will be around $300 a year for the data feed. Guys, professional trading is not cheap. Like any other sport, tennis is not cheap. Bodybuilding is not cheap. You need a lot of money to eat, pay for the gym. Everything costs in this life something. Yes, those are both the deep charts, the deep DOM and the deep charts. This is a heat map on the left, and on the right, it's a deep charts order flow with the deep trades. Hi bro, in your tutorials, do you teach from the basics? Yes, of course. Can an 8-year-old learn it? An 8 years old guy? No. Trading is not for the youngsters. How many times you see the chart for a day? I have seen an influencer who secretly uses order flow but shows the price action in live. How can I see the type of charts? You need to pay. Here we go, guys. Look, okay? We're defending, we're trying hard. We need more aggressive buyers. There is not enough aggressivity on a buy side. We don't have. But passive wall is strong, guys. The passive wall is strong on the buy side. We have strong passive buyers that defend our level. That might be a first confirmation for us to long, right? And we are beautiful. Let's go. Here it is. Let's watch closely, guys. Let's stay calm. We have a strong defense on a value area low. Okay, we're going up. We're defending the level. We are providing a lot of liquidity. Sorry guys, my deep trade's messed up. Sometimes it's messing up with me. Deep trades is right here, should be right here on the top. So long now. Wait. Yes, soon long. Just wait. We need another one. Nice confirmation. We need running tape. We need more tape. If the tape runs on the green side, now it's more red. But if it's going to be green and up here, that's when we're gonna probably long. But it's now, you see, we need more aggressive. No aggressive buyers allowed. Not a lot of aggressive buyers. Actually, we are entering a thin liquidity area soon. It seems no one is interested in trade right now at 18 o'clock. This is a short scalp move. I already entered. Here it is. My limit order working. I will show you limit order, guys. Let me show you. Here it is. So, entered at 40. That's it. Let's see. Let's running. Let's $5. I need only $5. If not, we're closing at this area. That's where I'm taking loss. I'm ready to take a loss there. And for today, that's enough. That's our stop loss. Let me place it. We have a strong defense on buying, but not a strong aggressive buyers. That's the only thing. Did you see? Did you see how many aggressive sellers stepping in? And here, this is not good. This is not good. A lot of aggressive sellers stepping in very fast. It's just crazy amount of aggressivity in this level. We need to break this level right now. These buyers are defending us. These are the only, this is our hope. If they are strong enough and they provide liquidity, we are good from these levels to go up and retest again. Higher levels here. We wait. Let's say we're gonna take profits somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. 81. So it's $6-7 move. That's a short scalp. It's going up. We have strong buyer here. We have strong buyers before in candle. We absorb this aggressive seller. This is our confirmation, and we bounce back from this level as well. This is our interest level. That's where we were watching the price, right? So we are good for now. We have a lot of passive walls. That's our defense and our confirmation so far. But now let's see how aggressive sellers are here. They are very aggressive. You see, they are not letting price to move. They're very aggressive here. And that's the biggest problem for us. If these aggressive sellers are going to be absorbed by these walls, and if that guy is going to provide more and more liquidity, we are good to go up and catch that level. That's the order flow, what is showing right now. We are good in this position, but the aggressive sellers here are trying their best to move price down. Who are they? I don't know. These are probably these guys right here. And let's see who was aggressive before. It was a long time ago. So these aggressive sellers maybe these ones. They still in a game in the short. So these might be the same. Who's pushing market down? Domix, yes, yeah, you saw I entered the long position already. I had a limit that was triggered right here when we broke this above level. We have a confirmation, but this one I would say 65%, because I would love to see more big trades. I would love to see more contracts on this side, but we didn't. Not that aggressive as I would love to see, but the defense levels are there, guys. We have a strong defense levels. Let's move up. Let's move up. A beautiful, actually, defense from the passive buyers. A lot of passive liquidity that is protecting our levels, and that's our safe zone. Unless if the aggressive sellers are having enough of contracts to consume that passive buying liquidity, and then we are bad. Okay. Crazy. What a fight, guys. What an equal fight. It's a very equal fight. Here we go. We push up. Beautiful. We push up. So passive buyers are depleting. Like, no, here will be a highest confirmation. I will take, if we will consume that wall, guys, I'm moving up. There is potential even take higher liquidity. Let's say it will be $8. $8. Look, here's the reaction. Now we'll see a green bubble. We need a huge green bubbles. Not a huge, maybe 21, 25, 26 contracts. It's not enough, actually. It's not strong wall. It's not strong wall. They will consume that. They will consume that. You see? They consume that. 12, 28. Here it is. You see? We consume the whole wall. The small bubble appeared, but not the huge deep trade. Now we need to consume more liquidity. They are providing a lot more and more liquidity. We are getting aggressive. We're getting more aggressive. So the total is 4% more aggressive. 55 contracts are leading us to that range. Right? Beautiful. Here it is. They provide more passive liquidity. They provide more passive. We're going to consume them, and then we move even on upper levels. Yes, we are moving up, guys. Beautiful. We are moving up. That's it. Let's just keep it running. I would put my stop loss right now at the break even here at 43.54. I put the, if you are in a trade, put the stop, not stop loss, break even, and just give it a room to breathe right now. We're gonna consume some liquidity here aggressively. You see, wow, we are placing walls. Let's go. We're gonna reach that level. So we are $5 in the profits. $5 scalp already played out. Beautiful. Yes, we are having risk-free trade. Why not make to the break even? We are in the plus. We still can make. It's totally fine, guys. It is a scalp move. I suggest you to put the break even if you have already in profits. Somewhere here, that's where we started our move from these positions. We still have aggressive. Yes, we are aggressive, guys. We're moving up. We're trying to consume. Come on. The passive orders are defending us. We are moving, guys. I believe so. The passive liquidity is very strong. New candle open, let's go. Now it's... That's it, you see? New candle, more liquidity, and we are almost at the take profit zone. Wow, 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 guys, we move up, we wait. Trail your stop loss, Here is the sell zone, next sell zone is here. Let's wait it, let's give it a room, guys. I'm taking here, before the sell zone, I'm taking here, please. Come on. Of course, break even is a win trade. You execute a trade, you didn't lose, that's a win. I'm looking how we are reacting at the strong resistance at around 400 resistance spot would be, let's see, go break it. Okay guys, we are in the profit of $300. It's $6 move for the scalp. It's already enough for this confirmation. It's already enough. I'm just want to take more profits. We still have a room. We still have a room to move up. But look, the new liquidity is being provided. New sell liquidity, a lot of. That's where I would love to exit. That's where I would love to exit, guys. That's what I would love to exit. Yes. That's it, guys. That's the exit, actually. A lot of liquidity is being provided. But let's wait. We can bounce back. Let's see. No aggressive buyers. You see, guys, no aggressive buyers stepping in. No aggressive buyers. Now we see some aggressivity. Absorption, huge seller absorbed. Very huge seller absorbed, guys. And that's good. He's not moving price lower. That's a good sign. We trapped him. We trapped this guy. That's a good sign. We just need to stay above him. We stay above him, we make more profits. Beautiful. We can make it. A lot of liquidity, guys. Passive liquidity is sitting. You see, we need a lot of ammunition. We need a lot of ammunition to just break that wall. We need aggressive participants. And now we are not that aggressive. Sellers were more aggressive than us. But we have a defense. We have a passive defense right here, guys. Let's move on. We're still alive. Beautiful. We survived. But that was a first sign to exit position. But we saw its bubble appearing and price didn't move. It means we had enough of power from passive liquidity to hold this bubble. It means we are still moving up probably. Come on. We don't have enough of aggressive contracts on a buy. We don't have enough of them. This is the only level where we were aggressive. So we're still in profits, like $3-4. We could take profits, yes, but I'm still believing we can move up. Anyways, we are safe. We're gonna exit at the break even if the trade doesn't work, okay? I don't care about the $200, guys. I just wanna show you a profitable trade with a proper execution, not over risking, and at the same time not being too greedy. We saw opportunity while we moved up. We already would take profits here, but we saw opportunity. This is a huge confirmation. If we stay above that guy, you see, we're staying above. It means we trap that liquidity. We want to take out of this market 35 contracts, huge participant, and move up and run to the stop runs. That's the zone of the stop runs right here. That's where we should like exit, and that's it. That's a short scalp move. Let's give a breathe. Let's give a breathe. London session is about to close, not London, New York, right? So we might see a bigger move because lots of positions will be closed or hedged, right? They're not closing right now. Usually they close at the end of the day. Now we see, guys, aggressive coming back. Aggressive guys are coming back. Will we have a lot of defense? Will we have? We may have a $15 target. It can happen, but right now you see there is a tough fight. It's not about what we think, guys. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. The most important thing that we see, there is a huge support or resistance. These guys are at defending level, and we used to defend level as well. Now we have less liquidity below than these guys. These guys are having a lot of liquidity. But if we're going to switch aggressively on aggressive market orders and push them up and consume that liquidity, then your $15 trade is being confirmed. Now, there is no confirmation for $15 move. There was only $5, $7, $8 that we actually already could take, but we didn't. These are not the indicators. This is order flow, brother. This is mechanic of the market price action behind every candle. This is the real mechanic. It's not RSI, MACD, and all that stuff, which doesn't work. Can I know who placing these contracts? The institutions, banks, commercial banks, hedge funds, pension funds, smaller participants, investors, everyone who has a lot of money. You exit at $36. Beautiful, Dominics. Now you can go and drink coffee with your wife, and that's it. Take a rest. Ah, you mean the London session? Okay. I thought you about the New York session. I think the market is slow. It wasn't slow actually. It was fast before. It was very fast before, guys. So we are about to close our position, guys. Yeah. We don't have a lot of defense here. We don't have a lot of defense. So the scalp move was on point. It was perfect. Beautiful. We could take profits. Someone took profits. But that's a short scalp move using big trades. If we want to have a setup like we usually have in a main group, chasing $15, $20 moves, we need a key levels. Only key levels. Because from these positions, it's not the best long setup chasing $20 or $30 moves. We chase $30 moves from value areas, from resistance levels, right? From point of control. That's where we should chase along moves. From here, guys, from these levels, you see, from these levels, that's where we should chase for these long moves. But here, it's more about, $10 move, maybe $15 move, and that's it. Okay, some imbalances. Falling in love with the order flow. This is just another level. Thanks, LeBron. You're welcome, my friend. Always welcome to come and learn. Ask anything you wish. I will give you the answers. What I know, everything what I know, I can answer. Of course, there's always things to learn for everyone in this market. There is no one perfect in this market. It's always watching the patterns. It's about your execution. How long you've been using the order flow, how long you've been seeing patterns, participants, how they interact with each other. It's only about the time. The more you spend the time, the more you master the things. Should I exit? I told you, put the break even. I can afford lose money, my friend. I made $19,000. For me, it's affordable. But if it's your only trade, why should you lose today? You had a break even. You didn't take profit $5. That's it. If you didn't take, you know, guys, execution is always up to you. I cannot say what to do. I cannot. It's very different for everyone. Everyone has his different goals in trading. Everyone is seeing it differently, what he wants from the markets. And it's up to you to decide. Are you good taking $5? Are you good taking $20? Are you good just taking and learning and losing? It's up to you. Everyone will have a different execution. Trading is more complex than we see on the surface. And usually it's not that easy to execute the same way as I do or someone else. We have different capital sizes, we have different goals, we have different, strategies, psychology, mindsets. It's totally fine to close earlier for someone, or someone wants to risk more. It's totally fine. Yeah, maybe the markets are ranging, who knows? But the Wednesday is the big move. The Wednesday is a big move. This is a historic data you are living. New candles opening, guys, in 5 minutes. Okay, we watched the last candle. Next candle is decisional candle, and that's it. For today, it's enough, guys. For today, it's enough. I'm still in profits, $150. I'm not taking these profits. I want to give a breathing room for this setup. This is a second setup. Previous we made $400. Now we're making $115. Not that much. But I can afford some food for that, actually. Okay, tape is running up. Have some tape. Okay, guys, here's the iceberg. The first iceberg appeared. Beautiful. So we have a defense. Not a strong wall, 35 contracts, but still this guy was placing a defensive wall. Let's see, if the price is moving down and he's adding more contracts, bam, we are staying in a game. We are staying in a game. Here is his defensive wall as well. That's him, 100%. Okay, 99%, that's him. He plays that wall. And he plays the orders right now. Now he wants to move market up. And that's the decisional level. Now we're gonna probably move up. That's a confirmation. You see, guys, you can enter the confirmation, but inside in the middle setup, you get another one confirmation. That's the beauty of the order flow. When you watch the candles, what kind of a confirmation you are getting here? Nothing. You're just watching price close and wicks. And there is no information. Now we see we are being defended. We are staying more confident in our trade. We can stay more confident. Let's see what's going to happen. But a lot of liquidity being provided up. Strong selling liquidity might stop us. But if that guy is huge, if he's a serious participant, he gonna crack these peanuts like nothing. He's gonna execute all the orders. And that's when the price will even move up. With a fast execution. You see, up. Let's see. Okay, he moved market. He actually moved the market on $3, guys. He moved market on $3. That's a huge guy. $3 to move market. That's a huge guy. We couldn't move the market without him before. I want to improve my entry. Most of the time I see what is happening and where the market is moving, but I don't find the right entry. Do you have tips for this problem? Oh, damn, you see, the order flow is the best entry point. There is no way. There is no other tool that will provide you such a precise execution, where to enter. Where is the confirmation? LeBron, will you still focus 100% for us in the main group setups, or now on a focus more on a microscoping? You see, when I trade, I cannot provide you the main group setups. When I will be offline, I'm gonna concentrate on the main group. Today we had in the main group 3 setups. It's enough, I think. We shouldn't have more in the main group setups than more than 3. We shouldn't have, guys. It's enough for trading. Before the order flow, what is your strategy? The auction market theory, the volume profile was always there. The order flow actually was available. The heat map was available from 2017, but that was a very expensive thing for me back then. The first heat map I saw and used by myself at 2021, but it still was it was only book map, guys. Now we have a deep charts, deep down, the different platforms that provide MBO data, market by orders. And this gives us the opportunity to see these participants placing icebergs, all these bubbles, aggressive contracts. Oh, come on. It is taking ages. We opened a new candle and nothing happens. It seems no interest from institutions to move the price. No interest. Let's see if that guy is going to defend. If not, that's it. But actually, we had a really nice start. At the beginning of our stream, that was a beautiful setup. As well, I closed my position with $7,000. So in general, guys, again, showing my last results for you. So today is a very good day, and I made in profits $19,000. We had only one stop loss. It's only $300. I didn't risk too much on this trade, but in general, you can see that's a whole day setups, which I took today. And I was holding with a confirmation. Every order flow showed me not to exit the setup. And I was holding like 5-6 hours a trade. 6-hour trade was. And I made in one position, you saw $9,000. The order flow showed me, okay? Let's watch the price action, guys. The sellers are stepping in. Now what is going to happen with the passive side on a buy? Sellers are getting aggressive, guys. This is not good for us, but yeah, the strong guy is sitting defending level as well. What is the song? I don't know. It's random songs. Yeah, probably. Actually, yes, it's a thin liquidity, and it's not a thin liquidity, but it's not that much of contracts. For example, 3 hours ago, we had in 1 hour 11,000 contracts. Now, in the previous hour, we had only 6.7 contracts. It's almost twice less. And now for this now it's still not enough of data to understand how much contracts we will have for upcoming hour, but probably less than 7,000. I think it will be less than 7,000 contracts, and that's why we cannot move the markets up. We're just hovering here in this consolidation phase. Likes brauktu uz Vista. Jā, es tur vistiņas neēdu, es tikai ēdu zivs. Here we go, here we go. We still have some pressure. Not strong one, but still we can move markets up. Maybe that guy is strong one. Maybe he's a real. Maybe he's not a fake guy who can move the market. This is starting to look bearish for me, but I don't know. I don't want to sell in these conditions with a big recovery in the last days. We're still defending, guys. It's not a huge confirmation that market will short instantly, but the sellers are there. Definitely, the sellers are there, and we see them. We just do not guess candles. We see them on the heat map. We see them on the bubbles. We see them here. Here, they are there. On this level, they always persist. Have you tried Scalp BTC? Yes, I did. But actually, let me see. I have a still active setup in long. Wow, guys, do you want to see something? I will show you something beautiful. Kurmas laptops ir. Guys, I'm gonna show you something unbelievable thing. Today, I got the entry. And I was longing Ethereum since I received the confirmation. Guys, look, we are going long. Amazing. Guys, okay, try to guess how much I made longing Ethereum on a Bybit. Just try to guess. I have 45 Ethereums long on position today. Try to guess how much in profits I made. Come on, I need the numbers. Let's guess. I will show you. I have active trade. 90. No, brothers, not that much. Not that much. 45 Ethereum position. 35, 45. Okay, let's see. Now, brothers, I'm not a gambler. What the hell? Let's see. I'm reloading. Okay. I'm showing you guys. So it's 62% in profits. Damn, it's so small. I will zoom in. I'll show you. I'm still running the setup. I don't know if you will see. Let me see if you can see that. I don't know. Yeah, 4 or 5K. Dark Alex system. So I made $5,000 right now. I don't know if you're gonna see that. Let me. God damn, it's such a delay, huge delay actually. So I don't know if you see that, guys. It's $5,000. I'll make a screenshot actually. I'll make a screenshot and I will send it on the Discord server. So we made today more than $20,000. Beautiful. Let me see. Here it is, guys. $5,100 in profits on a Bybit. Okay, guys, our setup invalidated. Actually, it was profitable setup if we would take profits, but we wanted to gamble more for the streamers, for the viewers. So the setup is actually still there. If we're gonna have extra more bubbles here, if we're gonna see again the reaction from this zone, we still can make money. Let's wait. And then I'm ending the stream, guys. That's it. Yes, you see, break even, beautiful. We tried our best. You were in profits, you didn't take. Market offered you to take, we didn't. But still, it's a beautiful trade. We executed it. We predicted that move. But unfortunately, in the middle setup, anything can happen. So every setup can fail in the middle of the setup itself. I mean, if we're gonna move, if we wouldn't move to the break even, but having a stop loss, we would still be in a game, and probably we might see the profits. But we wanted to have a risk-free trade. Okay, let's see the reaction here. Still no reaction so far. Now this guy is going to defend level. If he is going to defend, we need to see a sign. So we came back to that reaction zone, guys. That's why we want to see the reaction again, because there was a huge participants, huge interaction, and we have a buying wall here. At these levels, we have a huge defense. If we're gonna reach lower, that will be like a massive. Guys, we didn't move price up only because we didn't have enough of aggressive buyers. We had enough of passive buyers that defended level, but not enough of aggressive buyers. Now the aggressive buyers are starting to step in here. They will step here because that's a price that they are ready to pay. If they are ready to pay, they're gonna appear here with a bubble. Do you have a thought to make a group chat between the member of the community, like talk about the journey in the chat or give each other suggestions? I was thinking about this, but this is not my main idea of the community itself. There are a lot of communities where you can communicate. Everyone is sharing their ideas to each other, but it seems for me a noise. I don't like to participate in that kind of a groups. Everyone has his own views, and it's just becoming a mess. I just wanted to create a community about the one thing: order flow, the true trading experience, not listening to other opinions, but connect with each community member, myself. So you can find other communities where they can interact with each other, but this community is more about mentorship and learning the trading and following my journey. And that's it. Yes, the chat is giving too much noise, guys. I've been in different businesses, and I've been working in social media, promoting social media for big influencers, and chat is noise. Not every chat, of course, but most of the time. A lot of people having different opinions, and just they are being overconfident about their opinions, and that's where the mess comes in. Damn, look at that. What is, now we're approaching that wall. Not a big wall, actually. 18 contracts, we're gonna consume them. Let's see. Are you selling because I'm in loss? What do you mean selling? We didn't sell anything. We just moved to the break-even. Big buyers would be great, but we don't see them. No aggressivity at all. The aggressive buyers are just dead. They're just dead, actually. Now it's just equal fight between the passive buyers and passive sellers. They just defend levels and move price and up and down. So you see, yeah, 12,000 notification. People talk too much. That's the problem. I'm not against you people. Someone lost these communities. It's totally fine. I just want a peace. I connect with each member, trying to help them. At least I know them, and that's it. We're trying to provide the best. There are a lot of communities where you can find a different kind of information, but yeah, X9 is just a different. I take TNBX. Will there be a part 2 on this topic, helping people using my trading strategy? Yes. Guys, we can talk about news, interesting things about the order flow next session on Wednesday before the meeting of the Fab meeting. I'm gonna prepare you interesting information about the order flow, how it actually works, so you can all understand simplify the information, and you will understand the whole mechanics, how it works. Actually, guys, this is all my UI. This is my UI. That's how I use the order flow charts. But there are different charts from Fabio. So I just love to see that. On the left side, I want to see, on the left side of the candle, I love to see sellers, on the right, buyers. And I have as well the volume profiles right there. So you see, every time when we approach that level, there is not enough of volume. The lower we go, not enough of volume. Here's the most traded actually level, right here. That's the price of acceptance, the previous price as well, you see? That's the highest buying delta. I just want to see more reaction here. If there is no reaction here, that's it. We say goodbye, we close the stream, and we do our daily stuff. Yeah, guys, imagine there's so much information out there, and still people choose less valuable information. For example, they watch just scrolling reels. Most of them are just dogs and cats. Yeah, maybe they provide something, the fun, the happiness, but not a value actually. Yeah, we consume too much of social media, and most of that is 90% noise. Thanks for live. Welcome, brother. Thank you guys for coming in on stream. We had 120 viewers consistently watching the New York session. Beautiful. The guy was watching a few minutes behind, so you were delayed. Sorry. Guys, I don't know, I have probably delayed 10 seconds, but I can put next time 2-3 seconds delay, 3 seconds delay. That would be perfect actually for the communication and execution trades. What do you mean to share these charts? That's a deep charts. Guys, here it is, the deep chart. Just write it in a Google and just log in, register, and you will see where it's available. That's it, guys. The buyers are losing. They're losing the steam. The buyers losing the steam. There's nothing we can do. Now you see aggressive, imbalance. Now it's time to short. Now we are moving to the point of control right here. That's a move down. But you see that the worst part is that we need to change actually settings. Right now there is not enough liquidity, and we should change the deep trades for manual. And for example, 15, let's say 17 contracts. That's what we should watch now. You see? So this guy moved down. So there is the thin liquidity area. Now we should watch the last bubbles. So this guy is aggressive. He added contracts. Here it is. He's appearing on a heat map as well. This guy, so they, and no green bubbles. You see, there is no aggressivity on the buy side. It's a consolation for the setup. But we actually had a break even, so that's it. That's totally normal. We had a confirmation. We moved up. We had enough time to take profits. Now the price is moving down. And now let's watch what is happening on the point of control. The point of control is the next reaction zone. Will it move to the point of control or not? That's a good question. Or it's staying right there. Aggressive buyers stepped in. Not many, but still. Great stream, bro. Made 170 euro from your cause. Enjoy. Beautiful. I'm happy when people make money, especially with the confirmation, not just gambling, but just confirming, entering, not being greedy. I said before the setup, $8 max. That's it, and you take profits. So aggressive sellers are being absorbed, kinda. Actually, this is a reaction zone already. This is a reaction zone, actually. You see how much buying? Look how many buyers we had here. This is a huge imbalance. That's why maybe they want to fill it. And then we come back with a bounce back again. But yeah. Here's the reaction zone. You're probably gonna feel all these imbalances. All these imbalances. Bouncing back. Bouncing back. Wow, here it is, you see? That's actually a good long position, but we have an iceberg. We have a selling iceberg, unfortunately. Someone strong is moving price even lower here. And I'm just making small scalp moves, $50 from these positions. So let's place a limit order below, right here. Point of control, if we're gonna reach that level. Not enough, actually. Aggressive buyers. I don't think if we have that much of the liquidity to push and grab it fast, but let's see. I just made $100 less than $100 these moves. That's on here, guys. That's on the deep charts, not on the MetaTrader. So you see what? Now we're moving. Now we can put a buy limit and a point of control. That's where the reaction might happen. Let's see. No, I watched the 5 minutes as well, but you see, the thing is, when I see the orders on a 15-minute candle, it doesn't matter if I see them on a 5 minutes. I still see them adding here on the left, right side, and I see the big trades. So it doesn't matter for me. Yes. That guy is moving market down. Where is that liquidity? We're gonna bounce from that. I will try to long small position. Only one small position from liquidity. But yeah, we are selling hard. What is that execution system you use there in the 3 right hand side? That's actually deep charts execution. You see, I made daily $1.6 thousand. Just small short scalpings. That's it. That's it. They are afraid of that wall. They're not going there. They're not going there. Now, that's a long position from here, probably. We can bounce back. Still, this is thin liquidity area. That's, oh my god, look at that big trade. Look at that big trade. 73 contracts. Someone is stepping in. That's a game changer. That's a game changer. Let's grab liquidity. Let's grab. That's a game changer. I'd love to see that. Come on, grab it. It didn't grab. It's a very small scalp move. I can trade downside, but there is a point of control, brother. And when we reach to the point of control, there is no reason to short further because we already saw a big movement down. Why should we short if we already like moved down too much? And we're receiving some confirmation on a buy orders. That's the only thing what I'm trying to catching some bounce back. Not a strong one, but just a small move, and that's it. Nothing serious, guys. We're still bearish in general. Yes, if we're gonna see that candle, let me see. If we're gonna see that candle, we're still bearish. Absorption. Yes, we are very, very bearish in general. We are moving to the point of control. You see. Let's see if the aggressive. Israel is alarmed by Trump deal with Iran. What the hell is this? Some kind of news. Maybe the news are moving the markets. Okay, nothing new. I just want to see the aggressive buyers push here, and that's it. I'm closing the stream. And we are closing the stream. That's it for today. We had a long stream, actually. How many hours? 4 hours, guys. That's already too much for me. Do you still journal your trades? No, I'm not. I used to do that. I actually would say if you have a small capital, yeah, that's a good thing actually to journal everything. I'm just trading for, I don't have such a big goals in trading in terms of earnings anymore. I just trade and that's it. Just having that flow, just watching the charts, building community, building my social media. There's a lot of different stuff I do, not only trade. And yeah, the trade is just a part of my life. So yeah, I don't have such a goal. Oh, I want to earn $2 million in trading. It just makes no sense for me. I have a lot of different stuff I earn with the trading. I can invest that money into the real estate. I can buy a car. I can invest into filmmaking. I can do whatever that money, right? Unless I can make, as I mentioned, $200,000, $300,000 a year. That's more than enough to do whatever you want in your life. I don't need $1 million a year. I'm totally fine making on the trading 200, 300. But actually, I made more. This year I made more so far, but this year is not over, right? We still can lose. So let's see what's gonna happen in December. We're gonna see my results. Paldies par stream. Welcome, Edgars. Upenieks, jā. Ak, kungs, es depozītoju 500, izvilku 600, still in the profit. Do you still journal your trainer? Again, we're just stuck in that level. Okay, new candle. New candle. We move down, up. Nah. Probably down. Okay. Absorption happens a bit absorption, a little bit absorption. So yeah, you see, when there's a thin liquidity area, even a small participant with 30 contracts, I mean 30 contracts is still huge, but it's not that big for the COMEX charts. And yeah, he still moves market down, you see. That's why I don't love to trade agent sessions. Small guys just moving the market. I love to see a big confirmation from big guys, because they cannot be defeated. When we see a JP Morgan loading the contracts, oh my God, no one can resist that. He's going to move that. I want to see the consumption of this wall. True, my goal is to have a free and don't to live free and don't ask someone for a day off, and helping the people who loves me. Beautiful. The good goal. You have a good goal. I'm so painful, bro. I missed your first setup in a mango. You shouldn't be. If you are feeling the pain, brother, trading is not for you. You shouldn't. That's totally fine to miss. It's totally fine sometimes to lose. Most important, you need to understand how much you can afford to lose. And if you miss the setup, tomorrow is the new day and new opportunities. If you will rush the things, if you miss the setup today, you're gonna rush things today, you will pay the price. So, trading is about transferring money from impatient ones to the patient. Here's the point of control. Another one iceberg, guys. That's it. That's where we not anymore risking anything. Let's see the reaction. Okay, we consumed the wall. That's it. We're probably moving even lower. You know where we are moving, guys? You know where we are moving at? We are moving, let me show you. Here it is. This yellow line is the next target, probably. If we're gonna move there, that's where the institutions want to accumulate. That's a V band. Yes, I will show you. VWAP, here it is. As I mentioned before in the beginning of stream, who was here in the beginning of stream, guys? Yes. That's where the institutions want to buy again. From these levels, that's where they accumulate, or even better, they can accumulate lower below the average weight volume. So if they're gonna accumulate here, that's a good price for them. They did everything perfectly. The boss will be happy of the commercial bank or whatever institution will say, you're a good trader, you bought below the VWAP. So now you see, that's the next level, point of control. That's where the fair value price, the most traded price was. But the volume, most average volume, the best zone to accumulate is this band, VWAP. We were too stretched. Look, we were almost at the third band. Yeah, we actually touched it. You see? The fourth band, it's too much. It's already, no one wants to buy here. It's overvalued for the institutions. So we touched second right here. We touched here. As you see, these guys participated with these. And then we're moving back to the VWAP zone. That's it, guys. Actually, I need to create a lesson about the VWAP and how to use it in trading for our community. So I think tomorrow I'm going to create the lesson. Okay, we have buying contract from the point of control, buying contract. Okay, guys, that's enough, guys. I think we need to go with Eric to take rest. It was an amazing stream. So, in the end, let's confirm what happened today. I made $19,000.
Connection lost.
I made $19,000. Let me show you. Just a second.
Connected.
Sorry, guys, the deep shot disconnected.
Connected.
What the hell? So here it is, guys. $19,000 here. And on the Discord, I made 5.42. Sorry, 5.142. That's on longing Ethereum, actually. And that's it for today. It's enough. I didn't over risk. I came to trade with the lower lot sizes. I made big profits. That's the system, guys. I made big profits. I came to reduce my risks. I executed some scalp moves, made some profits. The last setup as well was beautiful, but this one didn't play out. We took lessons, we took profits, beautiful. That's it, guys. Thank you for being here. See you next time, probably on Wednesday. Tomorrow I need to do some stuff, but on Wednesday we are having a live stream during the Kevin Walsh speech. So huge events, guys. Come, join, let's have a party. I mean, like financial party, not popping bottles. Yeah, see you next time, community, guys. And don't forget to put the like. If you like the streams, if you like what I do, just all I ask, just small support with a thumbs up, and that's it. Bye-bye.